Hello everyone, TimeToGrind here, and today I wanted to bring you guys Cooking Companions, which we're totally not playing this in spoopy October month. We're just it has not, this isn't a scary game, this isn't a spooky game, it's a very nice and relaxing cooking visual novel. There's nothing evil and insidious underneath this game at all. It's nothing like Doki Doki Literature Club, it's just, it's Cooking Companions, and I got a review copy because someone on YouTube recommended me this game. I reached out and we got it, so we're gonna just play a fun old game here. Fun little visual novel. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Do you wish to continue? That's a weird question. That's a weird question to ask for a nice little game. But yeah, we're fine. Just a cooking game. What could be wrong with a cooking game? That walk was brutal, but this cabin is amazing. Full kitchen, running water. It really has everything. Finally, a place I can read a good book in peace. I can't wait to achoo! I'm sorry, everyone. It must be the dust. Get those allergies under control, Mariah. Don't worry, guys. I'm sure with a little elbow grease, we can make this cabin shine. So are you volunteering to clean, Gregor? No. Not many supplies here. Guess we'll have to go out and get what we need. There's a fireplace for making stew, so let's gather up some firewood, okay? Leave that to me, little guy. I'll tidy up around the cabin. Need to save Mariah from dying due to this dust. Hey! Allergies are nothing to joke about, Karen. She's not dead yet, Pipsqueak. Calm down. I like the foreshadowing here. Thanks, Natalie. I think I'll go foraging outside. With over 450 mosses, 900 fungi, and 70 slime molds, there's bound to be treasure up here. Roughing it is fun. And Natalie knows so much about edible foods. We're in good hands. I think the slime molds will be the most delicious. Most certainly not. What about the fungi? Do you even know which ones are poisonous, Natalie? I could figure that out. You can be the canary in the coal mine, Natalie. I'm not ending up a corpse here. Eek! Keep both eyes open, little guy. Plenty of wolves and brown bears to keep around. They won't be a problem. I read up on 10 different techniques to incapacitate them. Number 1 is Natalie. Oh, yes. Sorry, Mariah. Got carried away again. I'll help Natalie look for food. I'm definitely better at warding off wild animals. If we come up empty-handed, we can always eat some of the food we've brought. You mean the emergency rations? Bad idea, chump. Hey, Natalie and Mariah are getting the food. Gregor is gathering the firewood. That makes you our designated chef. Everyone's looking at you expectantly. Oh, so I'm literally in the game. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a visual novel. So I am the chef. Everyone's looking at you expectantly. You nod. Very excited to try your cooking. All right, everyone, let's get to work while there's still sunlight. Later. Mariah, Natalie, Gregor, the 3 exit the cabin, leaving you and Karen alone. I think Natalie put the supplies in the kitchen. Thanks for helping out with the cooking. Tutorial: to save the game, right-click or hit the escape button on your keyboard to pull up the menu. Okay, save game. Awesome. We have saved the game, guys. Are you guys proud of me? This menu will also allow you to adjust volume levels or exit the title screen to view unlockables. Please note, going back to the main menu or exiting the game without saving will remove the progress you've made. Be sure to save. So yeah, obviously, let me know if audio is too loud or quiet, but I think we're good. But do you have any experience making meals? Yeah, I am. I really like cooking. Is that so? Looking at you, I thought you'd be good at serving up food poisoning, right? It looks like Karen will remember that. Anyways, going to check out the living room. Let's talk later. I guess something's loading on my computer. Karen heads to the living room and starts dusting a little bit. You decide to look around the kitchen to find ingredients for the meal tonight. Tutorial: you never know what you'll find around the cabin. Clues and secrets may be revealed by searching an area more than once. Why not give it a try? What area do you want to search first? The cupboards behind the wood pile. Let's check the cupboards. That makes sense. First few cupboards are empty. And Natalie must have put the supplies somewhere else. What if I check the cupboards again? Just some mouse turds and cobwebs. What if I check the cupboards again? Underneath the sink. We found a dead mouse. This would be a great gift to give to Karen. You added the dead mouse to my inventory? Okay, whatever. Let's check the drawers. Drawers on the left. Just some dirty knives. Check the drawers again. In the mouse hole, some kind of mold is growing in this one. Karen will find it appetizing. What? Do I have beef with Karen? What is happening? You check the drawer above the wood pile. Something is making it difficult to open. You open it with all your might. It's time! Chompette, sound off! Never fear, Onion's here. Like my cousin Cornbread says, I'll rise to the occasion. Always merry, Raspberry. Potato? Cabbage stuffed me in this drawer. I'm pretty sure this counts as kidnapping. So there's just talking vegetables. That's fine. Oh, cupboards. Whatever. We're the Chompettes! Why talk with those boring humans? All they have to give you is drama. Come chat with us instead. We'll share valuable recipes you can cook. We'll share with you our secret Chompette recipes. Collect them all to become a 5-star chef. You can find unlocked recipes in the main menu under Extra, but be sure to save the game. To celebrate, here's your first recipe card. A roasted eggplant with sesame and pomegranate, meat-free. So we unlocked your first recipe. If you ever want to talk, just come to the drawer. Chompettes! Let's move out! Those are very cute ingredients. Cabbage rudely slams the drawer closed. You wonder if what you just saw was real. You're slightly worried about what this means for your mental state, but only slightly. I'm not trying to be mean here, but Karen's face looks weird. That's all I'm gonna say. Hey, did you find the supplies? You shake your head. It's just like, I don't know. It's like the angling. It's like this side of, I don't know. I don't know why I'm nitpicking. It's like I'm like looking and like foreshadowing stuff, and I don't think it is, but whatever. I don't know. Something about her looks like she's gonna be a spooky person. Natalie lied. Natalie lied. He actually put them in the bedroom. Idiot. Here you go. We got the emergency supplies. Karen leaves you alone. You start a fire with some of the wood and get to work on cooking dinner. Tonight's entree, vegetable stew. In a large saucepan over medium heat, you heat some water with potatoes, carrots, and celery in it. 15 minutes later, you drain the pan and set the vegetables aside. Placing some butter in the saucepan, you melt it over medium heat. Throwing some chopped onions in, you cook it about 10 minutes. The onions are tender and translucent, perfect. You mix in some flour, salt, pepper, heavy cream into the saucepan, adding the vegetables to the mixture. Hours pass. We're back. More firewood than you'll ever need. We found some wild sorrel. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a bigger bounty. If you went in knowing it'd be a scary game, you might have enjoyed it more. Oh, not knowing. I don't think anyone plays this game not knowing it's a scary game. I mean, it like obviously doesn't look like a scary game, but when a game says, hey, this is a disturbing game, are you sure you want to play? Just like Doki Doki, most people are going to know. But I don't know any spoilers. I don't know anything about the game. I don't know how it gets scary, right? Which is the important part. Because I knew something was weird with Doki Doki before I played that. And Natalie, and if you guys know Doki Doki, whew, that game's like one of the best games ever. And Natalie's bearing the lead. We saw a red deer. Mariah spotted it. Yeah, that's great. Anyways, killed 17 spiders today while you were looking at deer. Ah! That should come as no surprise. There are over 160 species of spiders here. 160? Don't worry, Mariah. I'm sure they were all in the bathroom or something. No, almost all of them were near the couch. Ah! I was gonna sleep on the couch. That's where 16 of them were. I'm not sleeping on that couch then. And there's only 2 beds in the bedroom. Don't sweat it, Mariah. I can sleep anywhere, so I'll sleep in the rocking chair. I'll sleep with one eye open, just in case any of them swarm the couch. Thanks, Gregor. Karen and Natalie, you two take the bedroom. Thanks, big guy. Joke's on you, Gregor. I always planned on taking one of the beds. Hey, Natalie, I snore louder than a lumber yard. Eek! Sweet dreams, chump. You turn back to your bubbling vegetable stew and try a bite. Oh, that looks good. This tastes pretty good. We cooked vegetable stew. I got an achievement. First meal. You set the table and ask everyone to dig in. That looks really good. Oh, wow, this smells delicious. Thank you. You must be a world-class chef. Karen takes a bite. It's bland as hell. Karen? Tastes like every other vegetable stew I've had. So generic. Could probably use some meat next time. Gross. For a side dish, we could break some bread and utilize the Fragria Vesca, also known as strawberries, for some jam. Nobody cares, Pipsqueak. Dude, Karen is an ass. Everyone laughs at Carrot's polite ribbing. Nothing makes you happier than cooking a great meal for friends. This could very well be the best day you've ever had. You go to bed stuffed. Vegetable stew doesn't have meat. That was actually the guy that recommended that, to be fair. This guy. Hey, you up? How'd you sleep? I was so warm last night, I didn't even need a blanket. Oh, what time is it? About 1 hour until dawn. Would you two pipe down? Trying to sleep over here. Oh, Gregor, the birds aren't making much noise yet. We didn't bring many supplies, remember? Better to get a head start on gathering food. I honestly can't see the trees outside right now. Gregor, did you see any spiders last night? There was a small one in the bathroom. Eek! Actually, I did see a centipede by the sink. Mariah turns a little pale. Karen's messing with you, Mariah. Let's find more than wild sorrel today. Ah! If you're lucky, little guy, maybe I'll teach you how to catch some wild brown trout. What's with you and meat, big guy? Natalie's herbalism book stated that there's many more species of plants to eat out here. Let's leave the fish alone. You know I'm not into meat, so she's a vegetarian, I guess. That's a shame. I'd wake up early to go fishing. Cheer up, Karen. We'll get to observe the trout at the very least. Maybe we'll see more red deer today. That sounds like a waste of time, Gregor. Maybe we'll find some blackthorn berries? I love blackthorn berries. We'll be back later. Can you watch our stuff today? I nod, yep. Thank you. Thanks. Don't steal anything, okay? I nod. Dude, what is up with Karen? Mariah, Natalie, Gregor, and Karen leave the cabin with a hop to their step. You're alone, but thankfully you have a drawer of chompettes to keep you company. Each day you'll be asked to explore a different part of the cabin. You only get one choice and then the day will end. Choose wisely. What do you want to check out today? Oh. I can just go in the basement? Oh, I can only pick one place here. I don't want to go into the basement yet. We're gonna check out the bedroom. Let's check out the bedroom. We'll check out the chompettes at some point. That's interesting. Karen and Natalie kept the room pretty clean. Only one of them made their bed. Who still makes their bed? You look underneath one of them. We found some extra emergency supplies. You decided to look through them and start planning your next meal. Hell yeah. We're back! Knock it off, Mariah. It's pretty rare to be scared of one. It's not. Who knew the big guy would be so scared of... Shut up. You don't understand. I don't think anyone understands, Gregor. It was just a marmot, Gregor, not a monster. What is a marmot? Mariah laughs so hard that your ears ring. Tears are rolling down Mariah's cheeks. She's laughing so hard that she's about to hyperventilate. Stop Mariah from hyperventilating. Oh, absolutely not. One less mouth to feed, right? What was that? What? It's a mammal in the mountains, like a land otter. Oh, okay. You don't get it. It's pretty personal. Then please explain, big guy. Gregor looks incredibly uncomfortable. Let's leave him alone. We found some raspberries and elderberries near the cabin. Quite the selection of berries. Also, sorry if my voices are terrible. I'm trying my best here. We also found more wild sorrel. Is this going to be good enough for a good meal? Everyone is looking at you for an answer. You decide to do an inventory of all available ingredients. It takes you a while, but you decide on your specialty, cabbage rolls. You first bring a large pot of water to a boil. You let the cabbage leaves boil for 2 minutes, draining the pot into the sink. In a medium mixing bowl, you combine some cooked rice, onion, an egg, salt, and pepper, along with some tomato sauce. You use your own hands to mix thoroughly and decide to wash your hands after. It won't come off. Dividing the rice mixture evenly between the cabbage leaves, you then roll them up and tie a string around them so they stay in one piece. You place the cabbage rolls in a large skillet over medium heat, pouring the rest of the tomato mixture over the top. Covering it, you bring it to a boil. You reduce the heat to low and let the cabbage rolls simmer for about 40 minutes, being sure to baste it with the liquid. I like that it's actually doing the, it's like giving us actual like cooking recipes. I'm pretty sure this is like how you would actually cook them. So my parents were killed by a marmot. Voices are good. I appreciate it. Oh, that looks so good. We cooked cabbage rolls. Got another achievement. Mariah looks optimistic. Karen looks skeptical. And Natalie looks curious. Gregor looks thrilled. You watch intently as everyone takes their first bite. They're all staring at me really weird. That's pretty darn good. Wow, I could eat the whole batch myself. I know, it's making me hungry too. I think the vegetable stew tasted better, but I'm loving how tender the cabbage is. The sauce is pretty red. Did you use fresh tomatoes for it? It really adds to it. Spoon some of the liquid on top of it. You'll thank me later. I just don't know a voice for her. I'm a guy, so I got a lot of guy voices. I don't have very many female voices. Incredible. It's definitely growing on me. Thanks again for cooking. This was really something special. Everyone leaves the dishes behind for you to do. Hey, whoa. Even when I go with my group of friends, the cook does not clean. Wow, that was rude. You know, lady voice. Not happening. You settle in and go to bed. Everyone goes to bed full. Tomorrow will be, am I not cleaning the dishes? I think. I'm not cleaning the dishes. I think that's what I just said. I believe. Also, I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit. Let me know if that's too loud. Like, you do a little bit of cleaning as you go, but you do not do the majority of the cleaning. If someone cooks for you, like, do not let them clean. That's the golden rule. Good morning, everyone. Again, Gregor? Can't you let us sleep in? Not today. Why? Storm clouds are gathering outside. We need to find some food before it begins to downpour. Gregor, you're overreacting. We have enough food to last us a while. Enough food? I thought we used most of the supplies for last night's dinner. He's right. The meal you made was delicious, but it used a lot of what we had. Gregor's also correct. Precipitation is unusually high in this area, with many areas being high risk for flooding. It'd be foolish not to go out and look for food today. You really think it'll flood? Thankfully, the cabin is on high ground, but that doesn't mean we're safe from floodwaters. It's always a possibility, so it can't hurt to be prepared. You're losing it, Gregor. Karen, there's nothing to worry about. I think Gregor's right, Karen. Huh? It won't hurt to prepare for the worst. I think she's right, Karen. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail. Natalie, let's go out and prepare for the storm. Foraging should be a key priority today. There are plenty of edible foods, and it has better odds than trying to hunt. Give me a few minutes, and I'll plot our route on some paper. Let me help, little guy. And Natalie and Gregor head to the bedroom to consult the map. Mariah and Karen are still hanging around. Unfortunately, in life, you can't make everyone happy. When given a choice to speak to a character, choose wisely. You can only select one of them. Try to max out your bond with certain characters for unique dialogue and scenarios. Which one would you like to talk to? Screw Karen. If I'm going to crush on someone, it's definitely going to be Mariah, not Karen. Screw Karen. Can't tell if they're a family. No, we're friends. We're friends. We're a group of friends. I'm going to crush on Mariah. Mariah is paging through some of the books on the bookshelf. You walk over to her. There's some great books here. Which one's your favorite? Romantic one, the crafting one, the scary one. Probably the crafting out of those. Oh, me too. Metallurgy is so interesting. I'm curious about what alloy composition our cauldron is. I haven't seen one like that before. Anyway, great choice. You think Mariah will remember that? My relationship with Mariah is stronger. Let's go. Didn't know you were so smart. Let's talk again later, okay? You start to blush a little bit. You hear a cheer from the other room. Sounds like two are wrapping up their meeting. Gregor and Natalie come back from their meeting. Gregor is blushing slightly. Wait, Gregor and Natalie. Whoa, what's going on? What's going on between them? Hey, can you cook something while we're out? You nod. Thank you. All right, everyone. We have our route now. Let's beat those rain clouds. Are they crushing on each other? The group leaves determined as ever. You have the cabin all to yourself. What's that noise? Sounds like it's coming from the kitchen. Huh? Radio? What's going on with that radio? You didn't even notice it on the ground when you walked in. Did someone leave this radio here? It looks newer than anything you've seen before. Seems to be broken. Better hold on to this. So we have a strange radio. Before you cook dinner, what should you check out? Let's inspect the kitchen. We're here already. Let's inspect the kitchen. You have nothing better to do, so you decide to talk to the Chompettes. Hello! Good to see you again! Thought you abandoned us! Why are you trying to fool them? Go ahead and make those meals you enjoy so much. Raspberry. No thanks, that vegetable stew? Gross. You already stunk up the cabin last night. Spare us a repeat. Onion. It's almost smelled as bad as you. Stinky. Almost. Aren't you gonna give them the recipe, Onion? I guess. Hey. Ever notice those 4 humans don't give you any recipes? Those monsters. That's why you should spend more time with us, right? Of course. I have the perfect recipe for you today. It will make the kitchen smell nice afterwards, and it will impress dinner guests. So we received the borscht recipe. Don't burn down the cabin, making it okay. You nod. Don't be a stranger. Chompettes, mosey out. We shut the drawer and wait for others to return back. Where's the scary part? Hey, it's foreshadowing some stuff here. Mariah's back early today. Oh no. Hey, the others are still looking for food outside. Natalie found some more berries, but nothing that will feed all of us. Please don't tell the others, but I'm a little worried about our supplies. I crunched the numbers and we don't have enough food, even with rationing, to last if there's a big storm and we get stuck here. Mariah seems disappointed in my inventory management. Can you try cooking with a little less this evening? I nod. Thank you. You've done such a great job with meals so far. That was a creepy smile. You're very sweet. Is Mariah blushing a little bit? Mariah will remember that. Russian beet soup. Maybe you can teach me to cook sometime? I nod. Looking forward to it. Hey, you could hold cooking classes here someday. Rudely interrupting a tender moment, the others burst into the cabin. She does not seem happy. Don't be so down, everyone. We got tons of good berries. Jam is so bland without any sugar. Do you have any sugar? Okay, that's it. I'm gonna do a sassy girl for her. That's what we're gonna do for her. Shake my head sadly. Yikes. Turn that frown upside down, Karen. Because she is a Karen. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? I'm not smiling for you, Gregor. Eek. You missed out. The sunset was really tremendous on our way back. Hues of orange, red, even a little purple poking out. Red sky at night, sailor's delight. Red sky in morning, sailors take warning. So we can expect a sailor's delight tomorrow? That's awesome. You're such an optimist, big guy. We must have walked a few miles today. Gorgeous sights. You could even see snow on the tips of the mountains. That rumble sounds like a dying calf. You look from person to person, trying to determine who it was. It was definitely Mariah. Mariah? I'd recognize that sound from anywhere. Ah! Guilty! Mariah looks embarrassed, but the group laughs at her honesty. Except for you. You search your mind for something to say, but all you can think of is an old riddle. Ahem. Those who have it do not want it. Those who have at least succeed. Those who have it for too long perish. When you feed it, it gets smaller. What am I? Dust? Try again, big guy. Everyone is pondering the answer. Mariah's face lights up. I got it! Is it hunger? Correct. Extra sassy. Yeah, I was gonna guess that. So, what's on the menu tonight, chef? Bread and jam. You crush the berries in your small mortar and pesto, spreading it on some crusty bread. I cooked raspberry jam and bread.
The bread's a little tough.
Gregor, don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
But this homemade jam is to die for. Ha ha. Sorry.
No, you're right, Gregor. This bread stinks. Mariah. Everybody laughs. You're not sure this could be called a meal, but it got the job done. Everyone thanks you for dinner and heads off to sleep. Why did we not come prepared? You go to bed wishing you had more. You have a strange dream. Something is writing on your back, and it's becoming a nuisance. You try to see it in the mirror, but you can't get a good look at it. You try almost everything, but it won't get off. The pain between your shoulder blades is getting worse by the minute. You wander away from the cabin, stumbling by a river to soak your pain in cool water. You didn't want things to come to this, but you've exhausted all other options. You swim out to the middle. Rocks on the bottom, cut your feet, you slip and fall to your knees. You lean back trying to submerge the thing under the water, but it won't drown, it won't drown, it won't drown. You splash frantically, plunging your head beneath the water. The current takes you downstream. You try swimming to the shore, but it's no use. Water fills your mouth and nostrils. After a minute, you stop struggling against the current. As you gaze up at the sky, you feel it leaving your back, drifting into the sky as you sink to the bottom. As you take your last gasp, you see what was on your back staring into your eyes, but you don't even have the air in your lungs to scream. You wake up in a cold sweat. Oh, shit! Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Got an achievement called Just a Dream.
Wake up! Sorry, you were making strange noises in your sleep.
What's going on, Gregor? Did the lightning wake you up? It woke me up. Tried to fall back asleep when it's so loud. Let's just get back to sleep and talk about this in the morning. Everyone nods in agreement and gets back to bed. Except for you. You can't fall back asleep. You still have goosebumps from the nightmare. Karen's snoring is louder than a sawmill. You find it very loud and very distracting. You don't sleep a wink. Everyone is now up and awake in the cabin. You hear the front door open and quickly slam shut. Natalie sounds petrified. What? I looked out the door and we're completely surrounded by floodwaters.
Looks like sailors take warning was more appropriate for today.
Maybe it'll clear up tomorrow. You can't steal big guy's optimism, Karen. Why the hell not? That's all he has going for him. Eek. He's also good at chopping wood, though. they definitely banging or going to bang. I guarantee it.
Knock it off, you two. Mariah, don't you think it'll clear up tomorrow?
I give it a 27% chance of it clearing up tomorrow. Based on what? I was bored stiff, so I read a book on local precipitation levels for the last 20 years in the living room. Sounds like you're stealing Natalie's thunder. Natalie, you're a book nerd, right? Why didn't you read it? Eek. Couldn't make it past the cover. Is that right? Yes? That bookshelf has some great books on artisan crafting and natural sciences. Why let them sit there gathering dust? How did you arrive at a 27% chance of it clearing up tomorrow? It's easy. Take the time of year, multiply it by a factor of... Mariah begins to explain meteorology to you. She isn't dumbing any of this down. It's similar to I equals 0 where... So the first thing you need to understand is minutes of explanations feel like hours. You look over at Natalie. He's listening intently to Mariah. So intently, he hasn't blinked yet. You can see his eyes drying up. A tear rolls down one of his cheeks. This is brutal to watch. Mariah finally wraps up her lecture. She ends up with a bow. Nobody claps. Tough crowd. Mariah? That was awe-inspiring. You lost me a few minutes in, but it's okay.
I didn't understand a word of it.
Natalie turns to you. Anyway, there's no... Wait. Who's Natalie? Natalie's her, right? Anyway, there's no telling how long this will last. We can't leave the cabin until these floodwaters stop. I know our food situation's a little tight, but I know you'll make the right decisions.
I believe in you.
Me too. Oh no, Natalie's the nerd. It looks like we have enough leftover berries for more bread and raspberry jam.
I'll pass on the jam. Just give me more crusty bread.
Everyone laughs, except for you. With everyone stranded in the cabin, you need to keep everyone fed and happy. You sneak out to the kitchen while everyone's still talking. Miss the nerd. You get out some crusty bread and get to work making some more jam. With the kitchen to yourself, you decide to check in on the Chompettes. Hello, don't worry. As leader of the Chompettes, I'll make sure none of the humans know about us.
That big guy would try eating me like an apple, so definitely don't tell him about us. Are you plans going awry? Got another cornbread classic for you. Did you hear about the bread maker's bakery burning down? No? Her business is now toast.
That one's been done to death. Do you know how raspberry and milk were introduced? You tell her no.
Raspberry milk shake.
You let out an audible groan.
Did cornbread teach you that one?
Nope. Also, where's cornbread? We don't know. They keep talking about cornbread. I don't know where cornbread is. Those bread puns are really good. Nope. Wasted an entire day thinking about that terrible pun. It's well worth the time and effort, Raspberry. Maybe you'll win the annual Chompette comedy competition this year.
Raspberry?
Of course.
Not while I'm here.
I won't choke on stage this year. Isn't that every year, bread?
Oh, it's another pun. Ha! We're still talking about that closing line, Bread. You're gonna do great this year. Also, Potato is not talking. That's kind of creepy. Anyways, don't even think of eating us if you're hungry. Chompettes stick together through thick and thin. Rain or shine.
Feast and famine.
Potato, I swear to God, repeat the line or we're locking you up. Life or death. That's right. Chompettes, move out. So they just threatened, if I try to eat them, they will murder me. That's what that conversation was. Just so you guys know, if it wasn't clear. The Chompettes somehow managed to close the drawer on themselves. You bring the crusty bread and jam into the living room. Karen interrupts as you bring in the food. Took you long enough. Karen looks at the 2 slices of bread left in the mason jar of raspberry jam. There's mold on those last 2 slices of bread. Well, you can eat it as long as you get the mold away. Karen is right. What the hell is the matter with you? You grip the knife tightly in my hand. You think this is enough for 5 of us?
Wait, we can't throw this bread away. It's all we have left.
Gregor's right. And Natalie, will mold spores give us food poisoning? I'm no scientist, sorry. Let's pick off as much of the mold as we can. We can't leave with the floodwaters, so this will have to last us another day. Everyone grimly nods, ripping apart their piece like a pack of wolves. Gregor seems to unhinge his jaw and eat it in one bite. He looks like a duck eating bread. Thanks again. Bread and jam isn't much of a meal, but it's more than we had when we left Ukraine. Wait. This game was made recently. Are these people refugees from Ukraine? That changes a lot. Wow. Wow. Wow, that's a little plot point. Wow. It was not made that recently? Wait, wasn't it made in 2022 though? Let me check. No, crap. Wait, this was made in 2021. Dude, they predicted. How did they predict that? They didn't, obviously. I think it's just a really bad coincidence. Wow. Wow, that aged like wine. That makes that line so much more important. Wow. Game's the new Simpsons. Okay. Plenty of rainwater outside, so at least we won't die of dehydration. But until this storm is over, nobody should leave the cabin. Should clear up if we just give it a chance. Natalie, where are you getting that information from? One of the books on the bookshelf about the climate here. You're illiterate, so that's definitely a lie. Eek.
I've seen him reading. Little guy's been studying.
I'm serious. He pretends to read these books because he wants us to think that he's smart, but I can just tell he's staring at the page, faking it.
What do you think?
Natalie doesn't know his weather conditions from a hole in the ground. Karen, no, fuck Karen. Natalie can read. I saw it with my... How are you going to call someone illiterate? Like, what? Natalie can read. You must be going blind then. Yeah, thanks. I don't know why Karen would make something up like that about me. You aren't fooling anyone, Natalie. Karen has stormed off.
Thanks for backing me up.
Oh, no, it was probably, thanks for backing me up. Probably the nerd. Good to have someone so positive around. Natalie looks relieved. You think he'll remember that?
I guess let's call it a day.
Yeah, or yeah, sure. We're going to have another nightmare. Everyone shuffles off to their sleeping areas. 10 minutes later. I just realized he has a squirrel on him. I don't know how I just noticed that. I did not notice he had a squirrel. I know you guys were talking about the squirrel earlier. Hey, Karen likes to find somebody's weakness and use it against them when she's frustrated. Just wanted to thank you for backing me up earlier. You're very sweet to do that. And Natalie looks at you. Oh, Natalie looks at you with a look of admiration. See you tomorrow. And Natalie looks like he's blushing as he walks away. You're definitely sure Natalie will remember that. Oh, no. Okay, that was the stronger guy. So we have 2 hearts with the chick we're crushing on and 1 each of both of the guys. None with Karen. Hey, man, get a bunch of friends. Put them together. Shit happens. You get ready for bed and put a blanket on. You go to bed very hungry. You don't dream the entire night, but you sleep through everyone waking up. And that's how fast a deer could run if startled.
Whoa.
Incredible. Impressive. Yawn. I wish we had a deer here. With the food getting lower, let's just skip today's meal.
No.
It's only for one day. Various cultures and religions have practiced fasting throughout history. That doesn't make us feel any better, Natalie. What options do we have? Our food wasn't rationed properly. And Natalie leaves, mumbling to himself. So passive-aggressive of him. Everyone goes to a separate area. Karen in the bedroom. Karen in the bedroom. Gregor in the living room. Mariah in the kitchen. And a Natalie in the bathroom. Let's go. Let's keep crushing on Mariah. Because there's no better time to crush on someone than we're all about to die, right? So let's go talk with Mariah some more. Oh! Didn't hear you coming. I was just double checking if there was any food we might have missed, but I couldn't get the drawer open. Could you give it a try? I nod. Great. Well, you go do that. I'm going to get some more reading done. I think Mariah will remember that. Let's go. Let's go. Relationship stronger. Later. You give the drawer a hard yank open. Hello, is the thunderstorm keeping you up at night?
You just need to roll with it.
Raspberry whispers so quietly you lean over to listen to her. We need to talk soon. Please listen to me when the time comes. Anyways, please don't let the others see us. What does Raspberry know that we don't? That's right, Raspberry. Part of being a chompette is secrecy. Wouldn't want those humans to overhear our meetings, now would we? You shake your head. Good. Chompettes. Roll on out. You shut the drawer. Dude, what the fuck are these chompettes? What the fuck does Raspberry want? Everyone looks pretty down this evening. Wish the rain would just stop. You're all doing great. We must be at the end of this nightmare.
I'm so hungry.
Me too. You are too. You wish everyone a good night and get ready for bed. Something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. You go to bed with a growling stomach. Oh my god, it's Raspberry. Wake up. I said, wake up. What the fuck? The rainfall is nonstop again. Did you have anything to do with this? You don't answer her question. Always thinking with your stomach, right? You should reconsider. Might save what little humanity you have left. At least I tried. I won't have a guilty conscience by the end of this. Go back to sleep, monster! What the fuck? You easily forget about Raspberry's conversation. You have a strange dream. A boy is yelling at you in the kitchen. You keep telling him to lie down on the tray, but he keeps shaking his head, calling you names, so you do it. You lie down on the tray and make your body as flat as a board. You show him how it's done. His anger turns to courage, and he pushes you into the oven. As the stench of burning hair fills your lungs, you see him sneering back at you. You wake in a cold sweat. What the... What the... Excuse me. Excuse me. Everyone seems to be sleeping in later than normal. Their stomachs must have kept them awake all night. The rain is still pouring outside. You can barely make out the trees from the windows. You hear a stirring of blankets, arms, and legs. Mariah looks petrified. I couldn't sleep. And Natalie has bags under his eyes. This storm is who loud. Karen looks out of it. The cabin was creaking so much last night, it sounded alive. Gregor looks a little got.
I got a good look out the window.
And?
Couldn't see anything due to the rain.
Great observation, Gregor. I was so hungry last night, I kept pacing around my bed. Karen turns to you. When is this going to end? I checked outside the door again. Floodwaters keep rising. Unfortunately, we're gonna need to stay put unless one of us wants to drown in rainwater.
As soon as the weather lets up, we'll be able to scavenge for supplies.
How close is the nearest town? I don't know. Didn't you have a map on you? I think I dropped it when we were running after Gregor.
I'm sure it'll show up eventually.
Maria and Natalie go white as a sheet. How are we going to find our way back now? Have to ride out the storm. Mariah looks at you. We're down to our last slice of bread. I don't know how much longer we can put off eating. The group stares at you.
It will clear up in no time.
Maybe you're right. The group looks worried. They all gravitate to an area. Wow. You can tell Gregor's putting on a fake optimism and Mariah is having trouble. Mariah. It's cold as hell over here. I'm surprised Gregor isn't freezing to death at night. How does he do it? You explain to Mariah how the size of a person and fat content determine how warm they are naturally. Wish I was as big as Gregor. But to be honest, I don't need to be that tall to make a difference in the world. Do you know what he wanted to do for a career? Mariah does her best Gregor impression.
Split firewood and gaze at the stars.
How boring is that? Depends on the person, but pretty boring. You're so funny. Thanks for coming in and chatting with me. Mariah blushes a little. You make it easier to pass the time. Thank you. Pretty sure Mariah will remember that.
Let's go. 4 out of 5. Let's go.
You thank her and leave the bedroom.
Oh, we were in the bedroom.
Oh, no. You call everyone together. They all look grim. You could cut the tension in the room with a knife. Everyone is staring at you. They're expecting that last piece of bread for dinner. You bring it out. Everyone cannot take their eyes off it. You instruct everyone to take a pinch. And slowly, all 5 of you tear it apart like a wishbone. Everyone studies their piece of bread carefully, wondering how long it will last. Karen is the first to eat hers. She chews each bite a few hundred times before swallowing. And Natalie chews it cautiously, opening his mouth once he finishes each bite. Mariah nibbles on it silently, eyes wide, moving from person to person. And Gregor just pops in his mouth like a cherry. It was gone in an instant. Cut tension with a knife. That's a saying, but also it's a very interesting run. Yeah, this is our first run, so please no spoilers, obviously. The group thanks you awkwardly. It's not much, but you've run out of options. You wish everyone good night and get ready for bed. You go to bed starving.
Good morning.
Morning.
Let me check if the rain has stopped.
Doesn't sound like it stopped.
It's still flooding.
What are we gonna do? Humans can live about 2 to 3 weeks without food. Water isn't a concern.
Rainfall should end in a day or two, right?
Excuse me. Actually, precipitation can occur more than 215 days a year here. But do you really think it'll rain that long?
Natalie, it's been days already. It makes you think it'll stop soon. Relax, everyone. Let's see how we can ride this out. Fingers crossed it's done by tomorrow.
Also, we have 2 emergency rations, so I'm very curious. Oh, also, let's save. We haven't saved in a very long time. Like, I don't know. Like, don't we have all the rations? Obviously, probably not. Also, what does this button do? Oh, quick save complete. Oh, okay. Okay. Eat the wood? Panic is slowly creeping in. Everyone's looking scared, but you need to survive. Karen and Gregor begin to discuss next options. Do you want to speak with Mariah in the kitchen or Natalie in the living room? Think instead about everything you've done wrong and how you've doomed everyone. Now, let's keep crushing on Mariah. Hey! Mariah looks relieved to see you. Let's go! 5 hearts with Mariah. How are you holding up? Is this more difficult than Ukraine? Oh my gosh, these questions. Wow. Better question, how are you holding up? Not very good. That's very sweet of you to ask. Mariah's looking at you intently. She gets a little closer to you. I noticed you didn't use any meat when cooking. Usually I have to pick it out of the foods that others make, but you respected that. Thank you. Mariah's looking at you with admiration. I need to speak with Gregor for a minute, but thanks again. You're definitely sure Mariah will remember that. Wait, what? 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 I thought we were at 5 hearts. Or is it looping? What? You decided to check the drawer again. So that's 6 hearts, I guess. Oh. Where are the rest of them? You ask Potato where the others are.
They'll be back. They wanted to explore the labyrinth of tunnels around the cabin. Surely you've seen the mouse holes, right? They connect all over the cabin. Must have been some mouse that created them or something worse. Anyways, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Things are going to get worse from here on out. You have a feeling Potato is telling the truth. You realize some drool is leaking out of your mouth. Disgusting. Don't even try to eat me. You just get deathly sick if you tried. And from the look of you, you need to retain all the water you can. From rationing to cooking, you failed every common sense measure for basic survival this week. You knew something like this would happen, right? Never mind. With flood waters rising and no food now, I think it'd be a great time to go over the fundamentals of starvation with you. When experiencing starvation, there are 4 factors that will determine if you live or die. Age, height, weight, and your degree of activity or inactivity. You've been especially lazy, so I think you'll survive a little longer than the others. The Harris-Benedict equation can help you figure out how many calories you need to simply maintain your current weight. The equation produces a number called the basal metabolic rate, or BMR. Stay with me here. BMR equals 655 plus 4.35 times the weight in pounds plus 4.7 times the height in inches minus 4.7 times age in years. Got it? For fun, let's try it out on someone here. Mariah, using Harris-Benedict, she looks like she's 120 pounds, about 5 feet, 5 inches tall, about 20 years old. Crunching the numbers, I think she'd need about 1,388 calories daily, but that's being abnormally stationary. She'd have to lay in bed all day and night just eating, breathing, and using her brain. Not very common when you're starving to death. People tend to get up more. If she was being very active, let's say swimming through floodwaters, we'd need to multiply that 138 by calories by 1.9, so now she needs 2,638 calories per day. That's quite the difference, especially if you didn't ration the food properly, which you didn't.
I guess that wraps up our first survival lesson. Hopefully we'll never have to speak again, okay? You shut the drawer, going over the numbers again. Holy cow.
I don't think any of us can take this much longer.
Gregor's voice starts to crack.
I don't want to ask this, but it's time. One of us needs to go outside and search for food.
Everyone is silent. I'll go. Maria, I used to swim all the time near my house, so I probably have the best chance of swimming through the floodwaters. No, let me go instead.
You won't get very far if anything happens to your glasses, Natalie.
You're blind as a mole rat, remember? That's true, but...
Little guy, let me go.
Gregor, sounds good to me. Karen? His arms are definitely the longest, so he'd probably be the best climbing trees out for all of us. Yeah, I wish we could send Karen out. Hey, Daddy. No, that wouldn't be right. Gregor, let me go instead.
I get that none of these options are good ones, but we need to find food or help.
Gregor grabs a branch from the woodpile. He cuts it into different measurements.
Since we can't come to a consensus, let's draw for it. We'll each pick one from my hand, and the shortest will go outside and search for food.
You are not worried about drawing. You saw Gregor cut the branch length, so you can tell which is the biggest one of the bunch. You pick it. You watch the others. So I just cheated. Will it be Gregor and Natalie? Karen? Will it be... No, it's Mariah. Shit. Looks like I've got the shortest. Mariah.
Mariah?
It's okay. I watched Natalie forage earlier, so I'll know what to look out for.
Just swim until you find higher ground, then scout the area.
Maybe you'll find a fish out there. Everyone looks heartbroken. Karen and Natalie, Gregor, I'll keep us alive. I promise. She promised. Everyone watches as Maria leaves the cabin. The silence is deafening. Goodbye. Man, the door shuts behind her. You can faintly hear her yell about how cold the water is, and then silence. Mariah has left the cabin. I'm sure we'll see her again. The rest of the group nods. Everyone stays up waiting and waiting. The sun has completely set. One by one, each person quietly shuffles off to bed. I just got an achievement called Dead to Me. Did she die? You have a strange dream. The two women in front of you could be twins. One of them you recognize, the other is a guest. You ask the guest to sit on a shovel, and then you try pushing it into the oven. Her legs are so strong you can't get her into the oven. You curse at her repeatedly. Like this, you hiss. You stretch out your legs until your toes are almost sticking in the coals. You feel 4 hands on your shoulders, and both of them push you in. The familiar smell of smoke and burning hair cause you to throw up on the embers. You can't let it end like this. You rip the metal door off the oven, tearing through the wood logs of the cabin. Screaming, you chase the two through the woods. You burns chill with the wind. The guest looks behind her, and her eyes widen when she sees you. She's terrified. Your fury rips trees out by their roots, soil from the ground, rocks from their pits. You've never been this angry in your entire life. Their stamina can't last forever, and you're gaining on them. As you trample through a field of wheat, their guest throws a piece of cloth behind her. You catch the glint of it in the sun, golden. As if by magic, the earth splits in front of you, creating a chasm of fire below. You fall into the pit, screaming as your eyes begin to sizzle from the heat. Hellfire fills your lungs. You're unable to scream anymore. You wake in a cold sweat. Yeah, just a cooking game. Just a kind of, casual visual novel cooking game. Nothing weird's going on. Don't worry. Don't even worry. So, of course, the one person I was crushing on was the one that freaking died, probably.
Good morning. Do you think she made it to higher ground?
I believe in Mariah. Me too.
She'll be fine. Right, little guy?
So, what do we do now? Just wait?
Karen.
How long? It's been almost a day since she left. Natalie and Gregor look nervous. Someone needs to go look for her. We need to wait, Karen. Wait for what? The nearest town is miles and miles away. Waiting is all we can do for now.
So it could be days before she gets back? What are we supposed to eat, mice? Karen, I'm sure Natalie will agree, but we'll discuss next options when we get to it. Every waking thought is about food now. I never should have eaten that much.
Karen's hands are involuntarily shaking. Gregor and Natalie just nod in agreement. They don't even need her to elaborate. You're sure Mariah will make it back. She promised. Everyone retreats to their areas. Oh, what do you want to do today? So we can't go to the basement anymore. That's not an option. Oh, this is chatting with someone. Well, F Karen. Gregor's kind of cool. We'll talk with Gregor. He seems like the coolest person. Yeah, they're Ukrainian refugees, but this was before the war. That's why it's like very weird that when this was filmed, or when this was made, because this was made before the Ukrainian war, or Russian-Ukraine, whatever. Gregor seems to be coping through knitting.
Thanks for keeping everyone's spirits high. I know it's what Mariah would have wanted. Don't you think? Have you heard the noises? Sometimes I think I hear Mariah outside, saying something I can't make out. It comes out in gasps, like she's trying to clear water from her throat. Other times, I can hear her crying, and I've never heard Mariah cry. Have you heard Mariah at night?
Have I heard Mariah at night? Yeah, maybe, Slip. You might be right. I haven't heard her, so I'm going to say no.
Oh, I'm starting to lose it then.
Please don't tell the others, okay? Absolutely. Your secret is safe with me.
Thank you.
It's probably just the sounds of the storm anyways, right? Gregor will remember that. Man. You leave Gregor to his delusions.
I can't stop thinking about that vegetable stew.
I'd be fine with the bread and jam. I'd be fine with just the strawberries. Nobody else laughs.
I would kill for some vegetables right about now.
You would too. I'm gonna try to get some sleep. Good night.
Night.
Yeah, I'm a separate character. I'm part of the friend group. You fall asleep quickly, but you only dream about desecrating a corpse. You wake in a cold sweat in a completely different room. Why did I wake up in a different room? It's kind of sketch. Not gonna lie. Good morning. Karen's looking worse. Will you cook for the group today? Cook. Where did we get the meat? Where did we get this meat? You take out a cutlet of meat and begin to cook it in the oven. You cooked meat? Where did you get that? You ignore Karen's question. What's that smell? Gregor finally gets off the couch.
Where did you?
The three of looking at you, salivating. You take the charred meat out of the oven, cutting it into small cutlets. They immediately grab some off the plate, chewing ferociously. You take a piece and immediately devour it. Do you have any more of this? You explain how the meat is stored securely hidden so you can ration better this time. I understand.
Thank you.
What? Where the fuck did that meat come from? Where did that meat come from? And Natalie runs to the bathroom, puking in the toilet. You can hear him sobbing for a few minutes.
This taste is...
Gregor wanders off, and Natalie returns looking choked up. I was too weak. Left you some of the meat. Don't fight this, Natalie. And Natalie takes a cutlet from the plate, turning his back to the group as he devours it. You hear him crying. Finally, my focus is coming back. Going to read some of those books. Keep them occupied, okay? Karen leaves you with the men. Who do you want to talk to? What in the... Where did we get that?
Hey, thanks for cooking the meat earlier. I was nearly passing out from hunger pains. Even if I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy, I appreciate the vegetarian dishes you made earlier. You really respected Mariah's boundaries. Thank you.
Wait. Did he always have that? Things on his arms? I don't know.
Thank you.
Gregor's more dense than you gave him credit for.
If there's extra, slip me some extra meat, okay?
Gregor will remember that. It almost looks like he was like trying to like cut his arm off or something. He did always have that? Okay.
Going to see how Natalie's doing. Later.
You have the bedroom all to yourself. Where do you want to check first? Underneath the floorboard, inside the nightstand, inside the birdcage, under the beds. Let's check underneath the floorboard. You notice a bone sticking out. Is it a human bone? Nope, chicken bone. Gross. Let's check underneath the floorboard again. The floorboard looks a little loose. You could probably try to pull it up. You're far too weak to pull up that floorboard. Underneath the floorboard. This floorboard should really be repaired. You wonder if you could repair it yourself. Underneath the floorboard. You definitely can't repair this yourself. Nobody is around for miles either. Underneath the floorboard. Look closer at the hole. We found a small sock. Somebody's foot out there is probably cold. Underneath the floorboard. Small sock's worthless. Why did you even pick it up? Underneath the floorboard. Small sock is worthless. Why did you even pick it up? Underneath the floorboard. Okay. Doesn't want us to do this anymore. What's under the beds? You look under both of the beds. Just some dust and hair. Gross. Underneath the beds. Decide to inspect one. It's long and red. Has to be Karen's hair underneath the beds. Another piece of hair. It appears to be black. And Natalie? Underneath the beds. You find a small box in the corner. That must have been your imagination. There's nothing but hair and dust down here. Better luck next time. Underneath the beds. Okay. So we're going crazy there. Inside the nightstand.
Onion! Don't be a crybaby, it's just me, Onion! Was just playing with some of the toys in the drawer. You're far too old to be playing with any of them. You're never
too old for toys.
Anyways, I need to attend a secret chompette meeting. Smell you later.
Yeah, there it is. Onion bounces out of the bedroom. The drawer has various children's toys in it. What's this? Oh, what the hell? June 26, 1862, another body of a child has been discovered within the city of Zakopane with the remains stuffed into a barrel full of potatoes. The cause of death was identical to early victims, with significant blood loss due to multiple stab wounds to the stomach. This marks the fourth victim by the butcher of Zakopane in less than a month. Okay, so the chompettes are definitely the kids that were killed by whatever serial killer that was. You take the bloody newspaper with you. I got an achievement taking notes 1 through 5. That rat hole's new. There's just... Whoa. Can you guys see that? What the fuck? There's like an evil person down there. Look at that. You can literally see the teeth right there, the nose, and the eyes. There's literally someone right there. There's a new hole right there. What? Hours passed. The meal gave everyone the perseverance to keep going. Eating will just make them hungrier. Oh, it disappeared. They're fine now, but soon they'll be begging for more. Also, once again, where did we get that meat? We've waited long enough. What's for dinner? You calmly explain that you want to ration the meat better this time and there will be no dinner. Fine. I understand.
I guess I'd rather eat tomorrow than more today.
No arguments? Perfect. Everyone decides to call it an early night. You fall asleep instantly. You have a strange dream. You're having dinner with a blacksmith, but he's not touching his food. The only light in the room comes from the oven. He clears his throat, stroking his beard. I can forge anything, he says. Your eyes have been giving you issues lately, so you reply, forge me a new eye then. You laugh, but then the ropes come out. He ties you to your chair with a long rope to prevent you from struggling. You rip the rope apart without even trying, so the blacksmith uses a thicker rope. No turning back now. He takes a hot poker out of the coals. Holding it in front of his face, you can see his beard and eyes watching you. He slowly brings back the poker, aiming carefully for your eye before plunging it through your skull with a sickening crunch. The force of the blow throws you backwards a few feet. You're unable to break the ropes. You vomit all over your chest as the smell of your decimated eye floods your nostrils. The blacksmith stands over you, spitting on your body. You wake in a cold sweat. Back me up when I'm trying to gaslight. Oh, man, what is going on? Also, Mariah is definitely dead. You wake up to see Gregor looking out the window. He turns to you, not smiling.
Take a look out the window. Do you notice anything?
It's Mariah's dead body. What's that whispering? The floodwaters have receded a little bit, but everyone is still bound to the cabin.
The trail used to be completely visible. It's gone now.
Good morning, big guy.
Will Mariah make it back?
This might sound a little crazy, but every night around 2 a.m., I can hear her outside. She makes this awful gurgling noise, like she's trying to get water out of her lungs. Have you heard her, Gregor?
Sometimes when the rain gets faint, I think I can hear her whispering.
I haven't heard anything like that. When she's whispering, it's like she's trying to tell you something, right?
Oh, what the fuck? Yes.
The fuck was that? I sometimes hear her crying through the radio. But that's just a broadcast, right?
Oh my god, what is going on?
I think we should have another piece of meat for breakfast. One step further to Mariah. It's what she would have wanted.
Oh my god, what's gotten into you, Natalie?
Natalie's eyes look at you begging.
Bring us another slab, please.
He clearly doesn't have the stomach for it.
I can't get that out of my mouth. Please help me.
Natalie?
Gregor looks pained at Natalie's words. I think he's right. Please bring us more of that meat. Pronounced Anatolie. Anatolie? What is with these weird names? You grab some meat from your secret hiding place. You cut it into squares, adding it to the boiling cauldron water. It will taste bland without any seasoning, but you need to serve it right away.
What's taking so long? Boil it faster.
It looks like it's almost done. Patience.
It's finally finished. You serve the meat in bowls. Gregor drinks the broth first before swallowing the chunks whole, like a duck does when eating bread. And Natalie creates ripples on the broth using his spoon. He isn't eating. I'm sorry about earlier, everyone. I don't know what overtook me. Mariah. And Natalie begins to weep. You look over at Karen. You didn't notice her even start to eat. There's just an empty bowl now. It's Russian. Anatolie. Karen is staring right at you. How much more meat is left? You explain how most of it has gone bad. This is the last of it. How could you be so careless again? You remember Karen's knife. You need to think fast. What the hell are we supposed to do now? What? Wait around again? The storm isn't ending. You clear your throat. Anatolie? Yes? I think tomorrow you should look for Mariah. Or forage for plants outside.
I think you should go tomorrow, little guy. Nobody else can identify edible plants like you. Please, Anatolie. You can swim back after a few hours.
Gregor is right, Anatolie. Maybe you'll find Mariah out there. I think Mariah's fine by herself. He still hasn't accepted what happened yet. She doesn't need anyone's help, but we need your help, Anatolie.
That's right, Anatolie. Please help us.
Let me sleep on it, okay?
No problem, little guy.
Not Anatolie. And Natalie. I'm not going to be able to pronounce this Russian name correctly. I'll try to get close there. Anatolie. Everyone shuffles off to their room, reading books and knitting to pass the time. You go to bed ravenous. I hear Mariah whispering, Something is approaching.
Onion! Onion! Hey! Don't be a crybaby. It's just me, Onion! Not gonna be very sweet today. I'm worried about Anjulie. He's going to cave to peer pressure. Can you stop him from leaving the cabin?
You don't answer Onion.
Please? Don't you trust me?
You shake your head.
Got a fun factoid for you. Did you know that leaving out an unpeeled onion in your room absorbs bacteria? It will help prevent colds and ward off viruses. That was a lie! The fun factoid of the myth, people actually believed it in the 1500s. How embarrassing. Who would believe?
Oh, who would believe that?
There even was a doctor in 1919 who caused a surge of people believing it. Anyways, you know what smells like raw onion left in a room? You! It's been a while since your last bath, right?
You can't remember.
Could smell you before I even came into the room. Yikes! So, can you stop Anjulie from leaving? I know he has cabin fever, but this is ridiculous.
It will be impossible to stop a grown man from leaving.
Please! We don't need another one stacking the hallways, tapping on the windows, crying through the radio.
You have the sudden urge to scream.
Why don't you think I've been using the mouse holes to get... Why do you think I've been using the mouse holes to get around? Scared to death that I'll run into her. Don't make me tattle to Cabbage about you. She can be as mean as Potato if you get on her bad side. Just kidding, she's great. Anyways, when the time comes, just tell Natalie you care about him and don't want him to leave. Even if it's for me, okay? You can trust me. Now, if you excuse me, I need to work on some new ice skates. They're made of butter slices, so I'll get to skate around the frying pan tomorrow. Later.
Okay, you know what? I actually want to believe him. I actually want to believe, because what, Mariah died, right? What me sending Anjulie out is gonna get him killed. So I don't know. I'm gonna stretch here. Stretch. Your mind finally manages to forget everything that happened. You fall asleep again, still ravenous. Yeah. They got this. They got this. We'll listen to Onion. You have a strange dream. A fox is collecting payment in your living room. You despise him, so you put 2 dogs at the bottom of a sack, then add 6 chickens on top. The fox smiles at you and leaves. At some point in his journey, the fox will eventually open the sack, and the dogs tear the fox in half. Filled with such loathing for the fox, you gave him the only things you had for food, all of those chickens. As the snow piles up outside, you begin to eat whatever you can find. Pillowcases, candles, leather. One day you wake up and you have nothing left to eat. Absolutely nothing. Just an insatiable hunger. A few days later, you go mad and leave the cabin completely ravenous. A nearby tree looks like charred meat. Your iron teeth cut through the tree bark, tearing your gums apart by the splinters. Y'all were literally talking about that earlier. Your mouth fills quickly with blood. Days later, a deer gallops by, the first creature in the woods to see your corpse. You wake in a cold sweat. There's going to be a jump scare. Oh, never mind. Something smells terrible in the living room. Someone puked in a corner. You wiped it up with a rag to save them the embarrassment. Yeah, maybe we killed Mariah. I don't know. I really don't know. That's Onion's voice. Good morning. Oh my dude, too many voices. I can't remember. Good morning, little guy. Well, Anjulie, what's your decision? I barely slept last night. Her whispers came through one of the holes in the floor. She kept telling me to come outside. We don't want to rush you, but one of us puked last night. So that's what that smell was? Anjulie, my patience... Why did I do that? Anjulie, my patience is wearing thin. You have 1 hour to make a decision. Why so quickly? Because I'm not waiting any longer. You can see the glint of Karen's knife underneath her dress.
Best to watch out for that knife.
Wait, self-voicing enabled. I was like, what? Best to watch out for that knife.
Self-voicing disabled.
Okay. I can speak. I don't need no text-to-speech. The group disperses. Tensions seem to be rising. You have 1 hour to... You have 1 hour to kill. I know that means we have 1 hour to wait, but I don't know. Okay, we're finally going with the basement. We're finally going to the basement here. Chat with Anatoly near the basement. Because we want to stop him from... Anatoly looks pale. Thanks for coming over. Anatoly seems comforted by your presence. See ya. Gregor told me that he's heard Mariah. I'm sure Karen isn't being honest with me. Have you checked out the basement door closely? Every so often, I can see her peeking at me through the holes. I really don't want to drown outside, but at least I won't have to have her tormenting me anymore. You know what's in the basement, don't you? I don't. Wow. You aren't kidding anyone. You're just lying to yourselves. Please get away from me. You oblige. It looks like Natalie will remember that. You call everyone together for a meeting. What in the fuck? So did I just put her in the basement and I've been like cutting parts of her off to feed everyone? Anatoly, you okay, little guy? Anatoly looks pale, like he's going to pass out. Anatoly, have you made a decision? Yes. I'll help you all out. I promise. Thank you, Anatoly. Big tears roll down Gregor's cheeks. I'll miss you, big guy. I'll miss you, little guy. Thank you, Anatoly. I know this wasn't easy, but it's for the best. Karen? Yes? Gregor looks at you expectantly. Did you want to say something to Anatoly? You say nothing. No, I was supposed to tell him not to go. I told him. I was supposed to tell him not to go. I say nothing. Onion told me, and I didn't listen to Onion. Goodbye, Anatoly. Goodbye, everyone. Good luck, little guy. Anatoly has left the cabin. Well, we didn't do what Onion told us. I didn't have an opportunity to. We even talked to him, so... Maybe if you had better hearts, maybe. See you soon, little guy. I guess all we can do now is wait. Good night. Karen goes to the bedroom to sleep. I didn't tell him the truth. Gregor's getting choked up. I didn't tell him. Missing him already. What's the truth? Gregor curls up on the couch for the night, turning his back to you. What is in the fucking basement? You shut your eyes, quickly falling asleep. You hear a scraping from the floor. Onion's gonna be pissed, dude. Found you! You explain how this isn't a good time right now. This is no laughing matter. I'm worried about Gregor. He's as tall as a tree, but dumb as a brick. What's the root of that? Another cornbread classic. You're being very unpopular right now. That's a tree reference. Get it? Anyway, you need to protect Gregor from the red-haired woman. Cabbage called an emergency chompette meeting and told me to give you this mission. Watch out for that knife and protect Gregor at all costs. Understand? Yes, I understand. You nod. Ha ha ha. It's the yeast you can do, right? You tell the bread the pun didn't make sense. Ha ha ha. On a roll today. I'll see you around. Bread hops away, squeezing himself through the mouse hole with a small pop. You fall asleep thinking about what Bread told you. You have a strange dream. It's lying on the table in front of you. You take off the glasses first, partially cracked, and set them down next to the workbench. Working the saw, you wrap the cuts in an old newspaper. Some of it gets soggy immediately, so you begin drying the cuts with the towel before wrapping. Much better. You hear something approaching, so you clench a fist and get ready to strike whatever's coming for you. You wake in a cold sweat. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, artichoke. I get it. It's like a vegetable pun. Because, like... You wake in a completely different place. Again? Did you sleepwalk, or... We suspiciously have some more meat. I wonder where the meat came from. Everybody's still asleep. This would be a nice surprise after yesterday's events. You decide to cook breakfast for everyone. Cutting each slice fairly thin, you brown each side in the oven. The smell is unique. Karen runs into the kitchen. Her face. What is that smell? Give it to me now. You don't argue. Karen grabs a cutlet, burning her hands before bringing it to her mouth. Ah! She hungrily devours it, barely chewing it. She grabs another cutlet off the plate and eats it. You thought she was concerned with rationing. Gregor wakes up from the couch and heads into the kitchen. Oh, God. Already? Gregor looks conflicted, but he succumbs to the hunger. They always do. Gregor eats his food in a few bites, carefully grabbing a second cutlet. The tears start streaming down his face, but he doesn't make a sound. You join them in a meal, quickly consuming the meat on the table. I can think straight again. We'll be out of here in no time. No need to ration anything now. Karen is sounding more determined than ever.
I'm gonna lie down on the couch, try to keep this food down.
Gregor crawls onto the couch, turning his back to you. Karen leans in to whisper, I'm glad Mariah and Anatoly are gone. They were stopping us from bonding properly. How did you get so good at it? You tell Karen, after one bite, it just made me feel whole again. Even with the nightmares, it's worth it. It took a few nights, but I fought back, and now it's all I can think about. I read the book on necropsy. The text is ancient, but the diagrams are beautifully drawn, very descriptive. How many years did it take you to perfect the craft? You tell her, what is happening? What is happening? Yeah, right. I used to tell Mariah that you weren't funny, but that's not true. Sorry about that. You've grown on me. Karen pauses deep in thought. You know, Gregor can't swim, right? He'd be the next to leave, but he doesn't stand a chance outside. They always seem to come back, right? In one way or another. Why wait for him to come back? Karen hands you a vial of liquid. I think you know what needs to be done. This is a strong anesthetic. Don't ask me how I found it. I want you to slip this into Gregor's mug tonight. This is for the best. He won't feel any pain until he wakes up. All you have to do is stand back and let me work on him. What? This request is beyond extreme. Will you do this for me? I want to say yes and then just kill her. But I don't think it's going to work. I'm going to say, why don't you do it?
Karen.
Nope, stop it.
Self-voicing
Stop
disabled.
I need to psych myself up for what's next. This is my first time and I want it to be perfect. Why don't you do it? I need to psych myself up. This is my... Okay, I'm going to say no. Fine. Save that for a rainy day. I got an achievement called The Right Decision. I have everything set up by the couch. You don't have to watch. The restraint should be easy to apply myself. Gregor's strength is a farce. Gregor, hi. What is she doing? What is she doing? What is she doing? What is she doing? Hey, Karen, what are you doing? Untie me. Oh my God. Why can't I help? Is it saying no helping? What the fuck is happening? I can't stop anything. This'll soon be over, Gregor. Ah! Stop! I'm just standing here in the kitchen like a fucking dumbass. What the fuck am I doing? I don't understand. Gregor has turned silent. I wonder fucking why. Maybe it's because I sat in the goddamn kitchen waiting for fucking nothing. You leave her alone? What in the fuck am I doing? You leave her alone, going into the bedroom, crawling into the bed Anatoly slept in. You fall asleep almost instantly. Because, you know, why would I care, right? Why would I care? I don't know. This is a good game, but I don't think it's good as Doki Doki because it's telling me to make decisions that it won't let me make, and that's kind of frustrating. But it's still good. It's just a little bit frustrating. I wish I actually had actions I could do that would give me consequences, because it felt like I couldn't do anything anyways. I don't know. But wake up, sleepyhead. She tied me. You were having a nightmare. Thanks for letting me practice last night. I think I did a great job. Made us all some breakfast this morning to celebrate. Breakfast? With what? That's a surprise. Wink. Gregor already finished his. Took a few hours, but he caved. Wink. Come on, let me show you. You get out of bed and head to the living room. He's gonna be flayed. He's gonna be flayed. What the fuck?
Why?
He's a little weak from the blood loss, but don't worry. Bandaged him up like a field medic.
What is it, Gregor?
Where are my... God, you're so stupid. Maybe if you spent as much time reading books as chopping wood, you would have noticed the pages I was bookmarking in the necropsy book.
What are you talking about?
Do I have to spell it out for you? You can't swim. How are you supposed to help us out here when you'd immediately drown? You'd sink like a log.
What?
I put some of your limbs away for safekeeping. That leg was pretty tasty, huh? Gregor goes pale. How's that for a big breakfast? And don't try to crawl away. If you leave this couch, I'll end you. I don't want any of it to go bad, so we'll have to eat that fresh arm when everything else is gone. Speaking of which, going to start cooking another chunk. I'll leave you two alone to chat. This has gone too far.
Hey, all I wanted to do was to keep everyone alive and together, but I failed at that. Are you disappointed in me?
No, of course not.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. Growing up, nobody had to tell me to be big and strong. It just happened naturally. My mother always made sure I never went hungry. Seconds, thirds, fourths. And yet I complained my belly was not full. One day, on my way home from school, I was walking by the town inn and smelled something amazing coming right out of a pile of trash. I dug through it and discovered a bag. They threw away a meal that was fresh out of the oven for some reason. At least it's what I thought. I became ill with food poisoning. I hugged the toilet and cried for hours. My mother rubbed my back and eventually carried me to my bed.
Oh, I missed something.
I learned nothing from that experience. Like everywhere else, I was just here for the food. I'll never get this foul taste out of my mouth. She's gonna keep eating me. I'm sorry. Getting too lightheaded to hold a conversation. She's gonna torture me again. You know what, right?
You know that, right? I nod. Gregor grows a little more pale.
Can you cover me with a blanket? I've never been this cold. This cabin, it chills me to the bones. Or what's left of them. Please, consider it my dying wish.
Yes, consider your dying wish granted.
Thank you. Much warmer now. Watch out for that knife, okay?
Gregor begins to look at Peace.
And
jump scare. There's gonna be a jump scare. You watch the last of Gregor's air escape his lungs. The sad Gregor voice is making me cry. What the hell do you think you're doing? You tell Karen that Gregor gave up. We could have kept him alive for another week. What's wrong with you? No matter. Plenty of food left now. Karen leaves you alone. Yeah, he definitely, I think, loved Anatoly. Karen leaves you alone. You head to the kitchen to try to find the other remains. Gregor. You look at the pile of dishes and your mind starts to wander.
Hey, let's play hide and seek. There's 5 of us to find. Can you find all of us? The red-haired woman should know where the basement key is, and I bet one of us is hiding down there. She's whittling something in the rocking chair right now, so watch out for that knife.
Probably best to avoid the knife.
Wait, isn't that your knife? Why did you let her have it?
You shrug. I am the dumbest character ever. As the leader of the Chompettes, it's important you find all of us, so please don't forget any of us. Good luck! Cabbage rolls away and tries to hide. Why would Cabbage want to play hide and seek right now? You have been neglecting the Chompettes lately. Can't hurt to play along with them, right? You go talk to Karen in the living room. Looks like Karen's just slicing away at a block of wood. Gregor's remains have been stored for safekeeping. Scrubbed all of the blood out of the couch to save you the trouble. Can I help you? Yeah, have you seen the basement key anywhere? Wasn't it in the kitchen? You can't remember. I haven't seen the key. Maybe one of the Oh, I thought she was saying about the Chompettes. I think I'm the only one that knows about the Chompettes. Maybe one of your Chompettes can help you find it in the kitchen. You decide to go look for it. This game just destroys yourself as soon as you watch yourself make terrible decisions. Yeah. Thankfully, there's not too many places for Cabbage to hide. Where do you want to check first? Okay, cupboards. Cupboards. Open a few drawers. They're empty. It must have been full of the dishes that are piling up. Yikes. Cupboards. Open another. This one's a little dried blood in it. Cupboards. Drawer empty too. Are all these empty? Cupboards. More empty cupboards. These would have been great places to store meat. Cupboards. Completely missed underneath the sink. On the left side, the letter L is engraved. Who wrote this? The letter L. The letter L. Behind the wood pile, there's nothing but cobwebs. Thankfully, no spiders. Behind the wood pile, actually, there's more behind the wood pile. Quite a few rat droppings. Cobwebs and rat droppings. Dust is pretty thick back here, too. Cobwebs really should be cleaned. Yep, filthy. Definitely aren't cleaning up anything back here. You need to find cabbage. Behind the wood pile, you need to find cabbage. You notice engraving X. So we have LX. Is there a treasure here? Behind the wood pile, X. So we have LX, cauldron, some rustling around.
Found her!
Oh, no, found her. She always picks the same hiding spot.
Ah, you found me! Well done! As leader of the Chompettes, getting through mouse holes is a chore. Can't find any Chompettes to push me through, so I guess you'll have to help me out.
Cabbages joined the party. 4 Chompettes to go. What's next, Cabbage?
Glad you asked. Keep it up. You'll be a member of the Chompettes in no time.
You asked Cabbage about the basement key.
Did you forget again? It's right in that nasty oven.
There's nothing but a big pile of ashes in the oven. You found the basement key.
There it is. That's to the room where we found Potato. Check behind the cauldron for the other one.
Got the basement entrance key. Let's go find Onion. He's hiding in the bedroom. She's making hide and seek far too easy.
Chompettes, find Onion.
What? What is happening? Yeah, LX so far. Cabbage rolls down the hallway. Can't hurt to find Onion, right? Explore the bedroom. What is happening? What is happening?
Ta-da! Don't be a crybaby. It's just me, Onion. Today, I'm sweet as a sugar cane, honest. Wow, your breath stinks. Drenched head to toe in sweat, too. Could smell you coming a mile away. Gross. Were you scared of the red-haired woman or something?
You tell Onion the truth.
Whoa! Sounds like I missed some messed up stuff. You get a pass. I'm sorry to hear about Mariah, Anjulie, and Gregor, but yikes! That's 3 people gone in less than a month. Not as bad as 5 people in one night, though, right?
Yeah, that's definitely the Chompettes are definitely the serial killer or whatever.
I would probably lose my lunch if I had to see that again. Anyways, didn't mean to be rude. Got your back.
Onion has joined the party.
Glad to have you join us, Onion. No problem. There's nothing else to do today.
That's not true.
I heard Bread make a noise in the living room. You know how loud he can get.
Bread?
The one and only. Chompettes, let's move out.
Your party is quickly expanding. 3 Chompettes left. You're getting a terrible headache, and your face is feeling numb, and your legs aren't moving. Oh, well.
Yeah, oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Doesn't matter. My character can't do shit, so doesn't matter.
Oh, well. You do some timed breathing exercises for a few minutes. That seemed to help. You suddenly feel a second wind coming on. Time to get that. Okay. I take back my statement. We did some breathing exercises. I actually did something. You proudly strut up to the living room, happy to be alive. Bread. You hear Bread come out of the mouse hole. He's taking his sweet time.
Found me, everyone's secret favorite Chompette, Bread. Don't you loaf me? Ha ha! My cousin Cornbread taught me that one. He has hundreds, no thousands of terrible puns. He's my role model. So, what do you need?
What do you need? You tell Bread about the gathering the Chompettes together.
That's a pretty crummy idea. Remember what happened last time with Potato? I mean, we all chose to be in that drawer, but this, you're going against the whole grain here. Do you really want to go back downstairs?
Bread, we need your help finding... Wow. Bread, we need your help finding Potato. Oh, the new Amori merch drop just came out.
Mr. Big Guy, come out.
I would never let the Chompettes down. Haha, no need to pass my culinary quiz. I'm coming with you.
Bread has joined the party.
That's great, Bread. Glad to have you on board, Bread.
Of course.
Wait,
Are you drooling? All 3 Chompettes are staring at you.
are you thinking of eating us?
You accidentally lick your lips.
Snap out of it.
Oh,
You already ate. We're no good for that. You glutton.
what is happening? Am I just black out?
Did they pass out?
Holy cow, get him up.
So heavy.
You stumble to your feet. Let's go find Raspberry. Never speak of this again.
I think I heard her over by the basement door.
Perfect.
Chompets!
Mosey out. Oh, what is happening? You have 3 Chompets in your party, 2 more to go. Your head feels like it's going to crack open. Your hands have gone completely numb. This one is lasting longer than the others. You focus on wiggling your toes for a minute. You didn't pass out cold on the floor. 2 more to go. You go to check the basement door. Dude, what is this game? Where is she? You feel a chill run up your spine. Goosebumps are all over your body. She's here. The birds outside turn silent. You could hear a pin drop. You can almost hear her breathing. You feel the sudden urge to scream.
You can't sneak up on me. Don't ever try that again.
Surprise! Found your Raspberry. Oh, wow. It's very nice to see you, Cabbage. Okay. Calling it. Raspberry's actually the person that killed everyone. Just calling it. We wouldn't leave you behind, Raspberry.
Honest. We need your help find a potato. Our combined Chompette detective skills say he's in the basement.
Oh, yeah? Let's find Potato and get out of here. Raspberry has joined the party. 1 more to go. Don't worry, the basement's already unlocked. Oh, crap. The red-haired woman is coming over here. Chompettes, let's hide out. All 4 Chompettes quickly escape. You pretend to be studying the basement door. You hear Karen creeping up behind you. Found you. You can see the knife out of the corner in Karen's dress. I don't know if I can wait any longer. Show me where you keep hiding the meat. Let's tear them apart piece by piece. She's the one that hid the meat. She hid the meat the last time. Just like Gregor. Karen looks like she's ready to bury the knife into you. What do? Tell her about the basement. Okay, we have been told to never tell them about the Chompets. So I'm still going to listen. Still going to listen. Tell her about the basement. So that's why it's locked. Open it. I have to see the room. I unlock the basement door. Thank you. I'll bring up some cutlets and we'll have great dinner. Okay? See you soon. Oh, crap. Yeah, we're supposed to save. Yeah, we should be saving here. Yeah, I probably should have saved. I haven't been saving at all. Whatever. And please no spoilers, guys. Karen descends the staircase into darkness. You lock... Wait, I locked the basement door. Did you just lock the door? You block out the screams of rage and bargaining. Given enough time, they will end. You crawl into bed and go, I just locked her in the basement. What? What? I locked her in the basement. You slept in today. The pounding is completely stopped. You really need to go to the bathroom. You decide to open your eyes. She's going to be standing right there. She's going to be... What? You must have slept-walked to the bathroom last night. The glow of the candles is oddly comforting. The candle blew out, and the door is locked. You find a flashlight in the corner of the bathroom and turn it on. Oh, no. Tutorial, you're in the dark, but you're not alone. Click on the objects and find the bathroom to get more information or hidden clues. If you're stuck, just wait a little bit and see the glint of objects to inspect around the bathroom. Just move around the cursor to search the room. Oh, Lord.
Cabbage. Hello.
Hello! Are you locked in the bathroom again? You tell her about the candle being blown out. Ha ha ha! Maybe you just need to try wiggling it a bit? I unlock the bathroom door. Sometimes the simplest method is the best one. Now, if you excuse me, need to conduct the next secret Chompette meeting. Later. You quickly make your escape. Oh, that did not last very long at all. Well, getting locked in the bathroom is enough excitement for one day. You get under the covers and quickly fall asleep. What? Wake up, sleepyhead. Karen? She's gonna be right there. Just your imagination again. Karen can't still be alive, right? Somebody's at the door. You grip the doorknob tightly, getting ready for what's next. What the fuck? That can't be the real Gregor. You determine The haunt has officially begun. Some spirits move on immediately, others linger. And some stop at nothing to give you a heart attack or get you to fall down a flight of stairs or cause you to wander into an early demise. No way of knowing which one the group will choose. The rain has stopped outside. You decide to go look out the window. Whoa, there was something behind that tree. The floodwaters are completely gone. Karen would appreciate the good news, but not after locking her in the basement. No good reason to leave the cabin. Plenty of food here now. What? What kind of decision is that? You've been so busy you've forgotten to eat. You head to the kitchen for a snack. Just a little snacky poo. Karen's hiding spot was too obvious. You take a few bites of meat. You lost more of your humanity. Not fresh enough. Oh well, you decide to crawl back into bed and get a little... Why am I just going to sleep? What is happening? What? Day 204,000... Wait, what? Day 3,400... What? What? You have a strange dream. The clouds have parted, the rain has gone away. You wake in a cold sweat. She's gonna just be in front of us there for a second. Is this another trick, or... Good morning? She's still sticking around. You head to the kitchen to get breakfast. Your food is gone. That noise was coming from the living room. Anjulie? Nobody's here. Some deep scratches are dug into the wood by the couch. Something is approaching. What's making that noise? It sounded like it was coming from the basement door. We go over to investigate. A cold wind is blowing through the hole in the door. You get goosebumps all over your arms. Is this a... That was a spooky person. You wake in a cold sweat. Oh, so that was all just a dream there. That was all just a dream? Hey, Defcon. It's raining again. They're taunting you with the dreams of a sunny day. You get out of bed and head to the living room. So that last part was all a dream. You can still smell Gregor here. Should you have intervened with Karen? Yes! It probably wouldn't have changed the outcome. Also, it might have led to your death. The couch is still comfortable even after Gregor imprinted on it. You decide to take a nap, which quickly turns into sleep. I'm doing nothing but sleeping apparently here. I don't quite... I guess we're just buying time to hope she dies in the basement. You must have woken up too early today. The cabin... Oh, hell no. The cabin living room is pitch black. You pick up a flashlight nearby to explore the darkness. Oh, you guys see that? Anjulie? You notice a note sticking out from one of the books. I know you've been ignoring my other letters, so I am begging you, please bring back my daughter safely, or I will need to get the others involved. I have left payments outside the door and will pay any price. Please let her go. We don't have to involve anyone else. You take the mother note with you. You decide to lay back on the couch to get the rest of your sleep. I apparently really like sleep, yeah. Hey, Yo-Yo. You sleptwalked again. You can hear Potato mumbling in the drawer. Yeah, what happened to finding the 5 guys? Oh, it's you again. Tell me, in that first week with the red-haired woman and the others, where did you sleep? You think for a minute but come up with nothing. It's worse than I imagined. If I can be honest, it was truly horrific to witness. Still, nothing? You would routinely collapse in the middle of the hallway, sleepwalking into walls or worse, going down into the basement. I can't believe you haven't broken your neck on those stairs yet. You seem to survive almost anything. Do I have that right? Must be the addiction to meat, haha, or something else. Would you share that secret with me? Sure. You tell Potato the secret. Wow, didn't think you'd be foolish enough to tell me. I'm living longer than expected already, but this is good information to take with me. Thank you. Was that the right thing to tell Potato? I don't know what I told him. I don't know what my character knows. So Doki Doki, everything I do, I know. I don't feel like I'm this character. This character is making different decisions than I even am making or would want to make. Haha, it's a delight to watch you fall apart. What does the red-haired woman have in store for you? You haven't thought about Karen in a while. How many days has she been down there? You do realize she's probably been feasting on the 3. She'll be much stronger than the last time you saw her. Go downstairs, put an end to this. Not for the chomp pets, just for me. You head for the basement door. I'm just blindly listening to anything anyone tells me. You quickly do the math in your head and determine Karen will be dead in the basement. What? How did I do that math? We just were told if the dead bodies are down here, she has been eating the dead bodies. So I don't quite understand. It's been enough days, right? You open the door and prepare for the worst. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. It's just a staircase. Nothing to be scared of. You got an achievement called Nothing to be Scared of. You begin your descent. Something is approaching. Jump scare. 3, 2, 1. Wait, Mariah? Can you hear me? I've been down here the entire time. It's so good to see you again. There's plenty of bread down here. Why aren't you saying anything? I'll never forgive you for what you did. You put Anna to lead through hell. You desecrated my corpse. You gave them that disgusting hunger. All of that is water under the bridge now. Anatolie's down here. Come have some bread with us. They always try things like this. Their anger, concentrated near their grave, leads to tricks and traps. You're not falling for this one. Why aren't you listening to me? There's bread down here, loaves of it. Fine, I won't stop you from finding the others down here. One piece of advice, beware of Karen. She is ill beyond repair. Gregor will try to talk you out of reaching the room. Anatolie will try to talk you into leaving the cabin. And Karen will rip the flesh from your bones. We'll talk again. Thank you for being kind to me. I didn't believe the whispers at first. You feel Mariah leaving the staircase. You go deeper into the abyss. The walls down here, they're dirt and soot. Something is approaching. Jump scare? Or it's going to be another ghost. It's going to be the ghost of each of the people before we get to Karen, I think.
I'm glad I found you. The rain outside is stopped. Did you hear that knocking?
Another trap.
Everyone's upstairs and wants to leave. Mariah was worried sick about you.
You tell Gregor about speaking with Mariah.
Guess I can't lie to you, huh? You just stood there while Karen took my limbs doing nothing. Are you frightened by her? If you won't come upstairs with me, please turn on the light when you reach the room. I want to see the look on your face when that light bulb turns on. Can you do that for me?
Every time someone has told me something, my character has not listened. I can't do anything about that. So, probably not going to turn on the light, if I would guess.
Thank you. Thanks for letting me lick the bowls clean.
That was enough to keep him at bay.
We'll meet again soon. Beware, Karen.
You feel Gregor leaving the staircase. You descend deeper into the abyss. This is going to be the third person. This is going to be Anatolie, whatever. The air pressure down here feels greater. You're getting closer to Karen with each step. Something is approaching. I wonder what it is. Probably Anatolie. Oh! Thought you'd still be fending off that glutton Gregor right now. You tell Anatolie about meeting with Gregor. Oh, I was going to try to see if you'd wanted to pick onions with me. You shake your head. Guess there's no fooling you, huh? You survived this long. Now you'll need to fend off Karen. I can't tell if I'd rather have you or her sticking around down here. You ask Anatolie where Karen is. Oh, she's just below us, waiting to devour you. Karen's been practicing on her butchering again. Maybe she'll start with your arms? Down here, the whispers have told me about you. I can't even believe some of the things you've done. Worse than any war crime. So many whisperings about these sort of things. So many whispers down here. It ends at the bottom. Karen might be alive down here, but you won't be. See you again soon. You feel Anjulie leaving the staircase. Grit your teeth. Keep going. Your feet finally hit solid ground in the basement. Something doesn't feel right. You feel around the wall blindly and locate the light switch. Okay, jump scare. She's going to be right here. 3, 2, 1.
Hello!
Hello! You've come so far. Proud of you. As leader of the Chompettes, I wanted to let you know we have your back. No matter what happens down here, just call out to us and we'll be there.
Honest, wouldn't let you die down here.
What you yeast expect it will roll with you. Ha 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 ha.
You can't sneak up on me. But sneaking up on you extremely easy. Are you deaf?
Raspberry.
That was pretty cruel, even for me.
Your ears have so much dirt in them, they could probably grow potatoes. Well, have to work on those jokes, potato. Sure. Weren't you hiding in the basement room? Circumstances have changed. I wouldn't miss a killing for the world. Excuse me? Just remember, down here, you can call on us. We'll help you out in a bind. And if you get lost down here later, please avoid the room where it happened. I can't speak for the others, but I'd like to forget what happened there. I don't think we'll ever forget that potato, but thank you for coming along with us. I wouldn't call it a change of heart, but you never had one potato. You should have rotted down here, but I'm glad you're here to help. Wish I had a joke here, but what you did here was no joking matter. That's enough. Chompettes, let's help out. Okay, jump scare. Chompettes, get in the position behind you, ready for what's next. You feel around the wall blindly and locate light switch. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Took you long enough. Oh, boss fight? Let's end this. Karen readies the knife. You're going to taste better than Gregor. Oh, should have kept the door locked. Oh. Chompettes, call out Chompettes. Hey, as leader of the Chompettes, can't leave you hanging. All of us are ready to help you out here. I see you've ignored my warning to watch out for that knife. Ha ha ha! Please survive this fight. We want to play hide and seek again. Chompettes, help out! Cabbages filled you with hope. We gained 5 HP. Lunges at you. You've started to bleed. Are you talking to yourself again? Karen laughs at you. Won't be burying you. Okay, Chompettes. I'm just gonna keep calling the Chompettes. The one time I'm able to do what they told me, I'm gonna do it.
Hey, it's me, Onion. No crying down here, okay? Let me look at those wounds. Blood, gross.
Your eyes begin to water.
What did I tell you about crying? You got this, champ. Good luck.
Onion's words make you feel a little bit better, but only a little bit. Gain 5 HP. This was an ideal time to talk to the Chompettes. Karen looks confused, though. Looks like Karen is plotting her next attack. Chompettes.
I don't really care who dies down here. You're both pretty awful. Good luck.
Potato's words cut pretty deep. It does make you feel a little bit better. 5 HP. Karen's mumbling to herself. Karen catches her breath. A tear rolls down Karen's cheek. Should have never left Ukraine. Chompettes.
I'm secretly everyone's favorite Chompette, but I owe all this to my cousin Cornbread, Razel.
You point out that Razel was one of Onion's relatives.
Oh, ha ha ha. It's getting harder and harder to recall any long-term memories. Is Onion my sibling?
You shake your head.
Oh, ha ha ha. Good luck.
Okay, my new guess is I'm the serial killer that turned those people into the vegetables. That's my new guess. Brett, you gain 5 HP. Karen lunges at you. You started to bleed. Are you talking to yourself again? Karen laughs at you. Won't be burying you. Okay, Chompettes. Always merry raspberries, a lie created by cabbage. You know me by now, and I've never acted merry, correct? You nod. Are you going to devour the red-haired woman when you win?
Or leave her corpse to stink up the basement? We both know your answer. Let's end this.
You feel a flood of emotions: anger, sadness, joy, determination. Your bones feel quicker, like your reflexes are improved. The Chompets have imbued a second wind inside you. You get ready for Karen's next attack. I was not expecting a cutscene. I got an achievement called I Want My Knife Back. Karen quickly stumbles down the hallway, turning left at the end. You're hobbling after her, but the room is pitch black here. The rot of decaying flesh here is nauseating. You can hear the small echoes of Karen's footsteps disappearing below, making this room feel enormous. You can't see their eyes, but you can feel them. You're being watched. The staircase in the center winds downwards, spiraling into the abyss. You're getting lightheaded again. Gravity almost gets the best of you a few times as you work your way to your bottom. Your shoes stick to the floor when you reach the bottom. The smell of mildew and something rotten makes you gag. You can barely make out the outlines of door frames in each direction. You head east, opening the door. Never eat. Okay, so that's okay. You feel Karen's presence close by. Oh, hello, Karen. Hi.
Back together again, drowned and dissected. The Butcher of Hope has returned.
Where's Karen?
Lost in the abyss. Her rage blinds her. Ravenous, completely ravenous.
She will never be able to move on. Bound to this cabin by you, she will never escape. Those that die in the cabin are bound to different rules. Fleeing west did nothing. Victims will always gravitate to this cabin. Always find a way to you. You wretch. You abomination. You horror. Turn on the light and shave her. So my guess is I'm the serial killer. There's going to be like 1 million people in here. Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Reap what you have sown. Mariah and Natalie? Gregor? Karen? What? Wait, what? Is that the end? We don't even get to see? Are we just supposed to assume? Okay, I accidentally saved a screenshot. Is that it? Is that it? What? That was a pretty dumb ending. I agree. And I can't like skip this to make it go faster. So obviously we're the serial killer. I think that's the assumption we take out of this, is that I'm the serial killer. That was a really bad ending. Like, it could have at least shown us what the room was. Why didn't it? Is it going to show us the room after the credits? Because, like, otherwise, like, I feel very unsatisfied. Maybe I need some human meat or something. I don't know. Okay, I don't need to see all the Kickstarter backers. I don't need to see all the Kickstarter backers. I can't even skip this. Think showing you the room might be against TOS? No, it could have just been a bunch of corpses. There's a lot worse in video games. Is this it? I can't skip this. Do I just have to sit here waiting for every single Kickstarter backer to be listed? So overall, I really enjoyed this game. I definitely think if you compare it to Doki Doki Literature Club, it does not hold a candle to Doki Doki Literature Club. Every Twitch and YouTube streamer, hey, that's a me. I don't think this game holds a light on and you. Well, you already listed me. I don't know. I don't think this game. So I just got an achievement called Not Done Yet. Plenty of meat still on those bones. So obviously there's a lot more we could do, a lot more interactions. I just want to see. Oh, here we go. You hear talking upstairs. Thieves? You grab your flaying knife I grab my flaying knife and silently go up the stairs. You'll eat well tonight. The four look completely shocked at the sight of you. She doesn't look like she has this courage to speak. We've been lost for a few days. Your cabin's the only hut we've seen out here. Can we stay here for a few nights? You clear your throat and ask the questions you've asked thousands of times. Did you come on your own free will or were you sent? We were technically sent. And Anjulie, we came on our own free will. The woman looks confident in her answer. They answered incorrectly. You clear your throat again, coughing profusely. You may stay in my cabin until you're ready to leave. The group looks terrified of you, as they should be. Wasn't that trail steep? Yeah. The group finally returns to normal. It's forced, but they attempt to save face. That walk was brutal, but the cabin's amazing. Full kitchen, running water, really is everything. Finally, a place I can read a good book in peace. Years earlier? What? Raina, check it out. A cabin? All the way out here? What about that psychopath? We lost him a few kilometers away. Don't worry. Doesn't look like anyone's home. Hello? Come on, Raina. Sun's setting. Let's take shelter here just for the night. You sure that's a good idea, Selena? Of course. Front door is a few different ways to lock it. Should keep him at bay if he shows up. Hope there's some snacks in here. Bolek. Guess we don't have a good choice. We'll head back to Zakopane in the morning. Don't worry about it. It's just for one night. You decide to join up with your friends inside. Hey, RJ. Did you lock the door? So these are the vegetables. All set. Could you see him out the window? No, he probably went back to town. Is anyone here? No. Yelled and stomped around. Nothing. His cabin is abandoned. Let's stay here tonight. I'm still getting achievements left and right. What? Relax. It's going to be freezing outside tonight, so it's either him or us. Let's avoid making a fire. Don't want him to see us in this distance. No fire? There's blankets in the bedroom. We'll be fine, Oleg. This cabin chills me to the bones. We'll need them. Whenever Bolek gets nervous... Wait, Bolek. That wasn't the name of the guy, was it? No, wait. Yeah, these are the... Wait. Whenever Bolek gets nervous, he tells a joke to break the tension. These are them as kids? Get one of Raziel's classic. What do you call a snowman's kids? Children. This game is giving me way too many achievements. I'm getting one every like 10 seconds. Let's split up and search the cabin. See if you can find any food for us to eat. I'll take the bedroom. Leave the living room to me. Raina, I'll search on the kitchen. No need to help. You sure? Of course. I know exactly where to look first. I got the Zakopane Junior Baker Award, remember? Selena, All right, everyone. Let's move out. Bolek is bread. Help the team by searching the cabin for supplies. Your bond with Selena, Oleg, and Bolek is unbreakable. Focus on exploring the cabin. You only get one choice, so choose wisely. Bolek. Hopefully Bolek will tell you another joke. Another achievement. What are these achievements? Hopefully Bolek will tell you another joke. Hey, Raina, pretty weird stuff in here. Weird walking stick, jar of liquid on the bookshelf. Nothing edible. What about that yarn? You think I'm eating sewing supplies? Hell no, Bolek. Exactly. What about some shoes? How would you cook shoes? Boil them, duh. Do I look like a shoe-eating guy? Mom says I'm a growing boy. Growing only in one direction. Ha. Bolek, what area do you want to search first? The walls. What's with this painting? A lightning blast during a severe thunderstorm? Good for the crops. Bolek, ha. The walls. You see this note nailed to the wall. You read it. What viewed? The author sounds like an old man, right? The walls. What's up with the walking stick? We're in the mountains. Everyone needs a walking stick. Bottom of the walking stick is smeared with ash and plant resin. Walls. There's a jar of mysterious liquid. I'll give you 30 zloty to drink it, Bolek. What? Make it 50? Sure, drink up. Bolek brings it to his nose before immediately putting it back on the bookshelf. It smells awful, and there's stuff floating in it. You don't need to drink it, Bolek, unless you want to make 60 zloty. Oh no. Drink the jar of mystery liquid? Yeah, let's drink the liquid. Rhino, what if that's poison? You open it and sniff it. Smells like pickle juice. Oh, hand it over then. I love pickles. I'm not giving you 60 zloty for drinking pickle juice, Bolek. But there's a foam on top. No way of telling how long this has been out or how hot this jar got. Right. You put the pickle juice back on the bookshelf. So I said to drink. I would drink the pickle juice, and I didn't drink the pickle juice. It doesn't matter. Your options do not matter. You see the outline of a trap door behind the left window. Bolek, there's a trap door here. Whoa, good eyes, Raina. My nails are nubs. Can you get the edges? Got it. It's a very shallow hidden compartment. Bummer. Looks like there's a note here. Hi, stop pretending like you aren't home. I was good. I did a good job. Please tell me what I'm doing wrong. Teach me the secret. Also, I got an achievement called Acid Reflux. I don't know why I would get an achievement called Acid Reflux. You took it the letter Bolek. Take a look at this. Did a toddler write this? I don't think so. Nothing else along the walls. Bookshelf. Nothing in the bookshelf. There's a variety of wilderness books, cooking off the land, foraging guides, skinning and taxidermy, stuff like that would be useful if we were stuck here. How long is a while? With Oleg, few hours tops. Bookshelf. You check the books, variety of crafting books, carpentry, subterranean structural support, metalworking, tailoring bandages for amputation, stuff that might be useful for nothing good, Bolek. Whoever owns these is creepy as hell. Thankfully, they aren't here anymore. You check the books, really boring books, yikes. Anything good? If you need books to put to sleep, this is a gold mine. Whoa, like tips on breathing exercises, counting sheep? No, Bolek. Got a classic Raziel for you. What did the mommy cow say to the baby cow? I give up. It's past your bedtime. That wasn't bad. Okay. So I don't understand what's happening. Is this the DLC? No, this is just the game. We beat the game, and now this is happening. I don't know what this is. This it said it happened years ago. So I don't think it's DLC, no. So I'm assuming this shouldn't last long. I don't know. I think we've looked everywhere, Bolek. Let's see what Selena and Oleg have found. Sounds good. You reconvene with the other two. You first meet Bolek in the 4th year of elementary. You first met Bolek in the 4th year of elementary school. You mind if I sit here for lunch today? Another achievement. I know it stinks to be new. Of course. Bolek, right? Yes, and you're Rhina. Nice to meet you, Rhina. How's class going? Boys in math class are being jerks. Casimir yours? Yeah, he's a loser. In 3rd grade, he crapped himself while singing in a choir concert. Everyone around him was gagging, but Selena and I were laughing so hard at that. Selena? Yeah, she's out sick today, but we've been friends since we were babies. I'll have to introduce you to Oleg. He's a class lower than us, but he's hilarious. Haha, sounds good. Got a joke for you. Bolek always liked telling jokes that Raziel taught him. You laugh politely, quickly becoming friends. Rhina, you all right? Yeah. Why is the chessboard turned sideways? Huh. Maybe someone was playing by themselves? This cabin's pretty big for just one person. Maybe there was more at one point? Maybe. Rhina, aren't you dying in the heat of that coat? Not now. This living room's cold as hell. There's a big blue blanket on the couch. Maybe Selena would like that one. Nah, I'm good, Rhina. Give it to Oleg. You can have it, Selena. Nah, I tried to be diplomatic. Haha. There's 2 beds here with blankets and sheets. Awesome. Do you want to take one of them, Rhina? Nah, let Oleg and Selena have it. Where are you sleeping then? I'll take the floor. The floor? Yeah, plenty of practice from home. Practice? Yeah, beds were for our grandparents at home, but one of my grandpas, the jerk, faked being sick just to sleep in all the time. One day, Mom brought back some chocolate. He leapt to his feet and started doing a dance. That's just a reference to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. What is happening right now? You're now used to it. Hey. That's messed up, Rhina. Don't sweat it. That was literally just a reference to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I can sleep anywhere, so I'll sleep in the rocking chair. Only if you want, Bolek. Of course. Bolek, you and him leave the living room to meet up with the others. Okay, team. Find anything? Just some old toys in a drawer. Really old toys. Bolek, I found his toy boat under the couch. Let me see that. Grandma made this boat for him. Raziel was here? Raziel? The one and only? Could he still be alive here? Seeing him again would bring Grandma back from the brink. We have to find him. Agreed. Crew, we need to search this cabin top to bottom. Let's find Raziel and bring him back to Zakapone. You got it, Selena. Bolek, Oleg, come with me. Let's look around outside. Rhina, look around the cabin, try to find clues to where Raziel is. That psychopath could still be outside in the woods. If you hear any of us yell or scream, find us, okay? Of course, Selena. Thanks. I'll be listening for you as well. I'll be fine. Crew, let's move out. Selena, Bolek, and Oleg leave you to search the cabin. Who's there? Nothing replies back. It sounded like it was coming from the kitchen. You walk over to investigate. The darkness of this and this is so creepy. Hello? Oh, we finally see what's under there. Oh, fuck that. You can see him.
Elagius ya de Dicpana? Meow? Vaki está el realmente en perigo sea luego de ese lugar amiga que no se vota. Ale mi prego sea prio dos más país por todo oceano email.
See, I took 2 years of Spanish. I don't know any of this.
I love it de vos fushas Siam.
I'm sorry. I don't understand what you're saying.
Haha! Hier no follow polonos metobium. Il diavolo prepare de ficar de calorando.
I'm sorry I'm pronouncing these wrong.
I quite burger esto.
A drawing is pushed out of the cabinet.
Elifis alguns de centos antes de morir. Diesio por os parentes del qual salvarium.
Yeah, I'm like picking up like one word here or there. So this is the painting. Looks like someone used a piece of coal to draw this. Are these bars of a cage staring at a door? You take the cage drawing with you.
Acho creation yes, probablemente non so much.
Okay, he's gone. So we're just gonna ignore that. Some stretches here. Selena, Oleg, Bolek? No reply. We're gonna go down to the basement now. Rhina! We saw something weird down the hill. Looked like an old fence with bones all over the ground. It could have been animal skulls, but couldn't tell from that distance. Heard some weird whispering before we got back to the front door. Find anything? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Strange whispers coming out from under the kitchen sink. So I'm Rhina, I think, right now. Whispers? Was it a ghost, Rhina? I'm not sure. I couldn't understand any of the words. Ghost, Bullock attempts to lighten the mood a little bit. Got another of Raziel's jokes for you. What did ghosts like pouring over their food? Bullock. Give up? Gravy! Bah-ha-ha-ha. It was probably just the creaking of the cabin, Rhina. No such thing as ghosts. It seemed pretty real, Selina. Well, if you see it again, let me know. Why can't I take the paper and be like, it gave me this? I guess they still wouldn't believe me. That fence outside was absolutely terrifying. We can't let our guard down out here. Yeah. Can we not split up anymore? I'm scared of getting separated now. Of course, Oleg. We're a team, and teams stick together through thick and thin, rain or shine, feast and famine. Oh, yep, they're definitely they're the vegetables. They're the vegetables. That's what they said. You're right, Selena. I just don't want to lose any of you like Raziel. That won't happen when we're together, Oleg. Bolek, you're a night owl. Can you stay guard while we sleep? Of course. Thanks, Bolek. Oleg and I will take the bedroom. You okay with the living room? Yeah. Thank you, Bolek. Wake us up if you see or hear anything. You got it. Oleg and Selena head to the bedroom, opening the door fully behind them. You lay down on the couch and quickly fall asleep. This is like just a whole other game? You close your eyes but cannot stop thinking about the butcher of Zakopane. His third victim probably had it worse, stabbed in the stomach like the other two, but this one was different. The body was missing both ears, so investigators concluded it was a copycat to a series of grisly murders from years ago. What kind of person would take someone's ears? The victim's family and neighbors searched the murder scene top to bottom in the alleyway outside. All they could find was a broken window that the butcher used to gain entry. It was a mystery that nobody in Zakopane could solve. So Selena, Oleg, Bolek, and you teamed up to find the killer. Selena was naturally the leader, plotting out vantage points on dusty maps her grandfather had. Bolek brought snacks and what he called emergency rations, which was usually crusty bread from his pocket. Oh, okay, so we were eating the rations. Oleg was able to get investigation tips from his grandmother, a former detective, but only after telling her it was to find Raziel. Your investigation lasted more than a year, often getting to crime scenes quicker than town investigators. You have a strange dream. You found the body early, so early the blood is still leaving the body. The grizzly-haired man makes eye contact with you, wiping the knife off of his vest. You look for a way to escape, but you're trapped in the alleyway. He slowly walks towards you, forcing a laugh that comes out in unnatural, staggered segments. As he gets closer, you notice his pupils are absolutely enormous. As he brings his knife up, his face peels apart by the lips, screeching and paying to agony. You wake up in a cold sweat. What the Those jump scares, man. Wake up, everyone. I'm getting an achievement every, 2 minutes at this rate. But, it's 3 a.m. I heard something outside. Was it one of those crows? They never shut up. It's him. Huh? Selina? It's him. What's the plan? Selina makes the group's secret hand signal. Only whispering is allowed now. Bolek. Okay. Oleg, eyes on the doors and windows. If he makes it inside, run out the front door or downstairs. Downstairs? What if there's less room down there? And we need to manipulate the lights down there. Find the light bulb pulley, and when he gets close, turn off the lights. He's got that knife, so run for the front door when there's an opening. What if there isn't a working light down there? Our eyes can see better in the dark than him. We can run circles around him while he's blind down there. He doesn't stand a chance. Don't count your chickens before they hatch, Oleg. Bullet, can you outrun him? Of course. Rhina, do you see anything out the window? I haven't seen nothing. Hey, dog runner, thanks for following. The rain hasn't started yet, but you can see storm clouds in the distance. Maybe it'll get too muddy for him, unless he's coming through one of the windows. The window glass is thick. If he tried to break it, everyone would hear it. Whomever built this cabin definitely was here for the long haul. I think I just saw a face to the left. I don't know, though. See anything, Rhina? Nothing. While keeping watch, I found this in the bedroom. Here. What the fuck? What the hell is this? Did Raziel make this? It had to have been him. When we found the body stuffed into the barrel, that creep saw us and ran. Who would do something like that? A monster. That's right, Rhina. That was the last time we saw him. What's that noise? What? Get to the staircase! Now! As you run to the staircase, you see him standing by the front door. He wipes his eyes with his sleeve, completely drenched from head to foot. He attempts to smile, but it looks completely out of character. You slow down your breathing, making it to the staircase safely. Oh, hell no. Staircase is not a safe place to be. The staircase is not a safe place to be. Selena takes out the basement key, locking the door behind you. There, that should slow him down. Can you lead? Of course, Selena. Wow, he's determined. Alrighty, we'll be right behind you. You begin your descent. So we're going down a basement. He's breaking down the door right now. Let's play Ghost in the Graveyard tonight. It's too dark out. What if one of the adults catches us? We're faster than them. You gain to be the ghost first. Why me? Because your eyes can see in the dark the best. The perfect ghost. Selena, haha. Sure, I'll go hide first. Hey, Oleg. Yeah? You were slower than Bolek with a stomach full of herring last time. Pick up the pace this time. Eek. Trust me, won't happen again. Nobody trusts you, Oleg. Everybody laughs. Girl looked like a girl eating meat and a monster on the side of the table. You hide behind... That probably maybe was what it was. You hide behind some equipment at the sawmill. It takes the group 2 hours to find you. By the time Selena yells Ghost in the Graveyard, you've already tagged Boleg and Oleg. Are you playing right now? You're too fast, Rhina. Nobody sneaks up on me. Nobody. Or are we just buying time? Rhina, what's going on? Nothing. Just remembering something. Boleg and Oleg went ahead. Oh, I was just remembering something. There's no time for this. We need to go. You snap out of it and begin your descent. So I was just remembering playing Ghosts when I was younger. He must be searching for the key. What an idiot. He must be furious to be causing that much damage. Oleg, you find a light switch down there? Yes. Get in position. We'll be right down. That locked door is keeping him busy. That door is pretty old, though. Did you see the holes in it? He's coming down! Run! Your eyes strain to see further down the staircase. You can't hear him. Rhina? We have someone special to introduce you to. Raziel? Come on out. Don't be shy, Raziel. Rhina won't bite. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Rhina. It's okay. You're cut. It keeps like throwing different storylines. We're already in a flashback and we keep getting flashbacks to the flashbacks. What? Your cousin's great, Bolek. Haha. Just wait, everyone. Give him a little time. He has the world's best puns. He's memorized every single one Grandma told him. Good. Grandma bought me this book. Raziel, this is 500 pages long. Yeah. Everyone laughs with Raziel, enjoying a nice meal together. Yeah, Rhina is probably cornbread or something. Everyone laughs with Raziel, enjoying a nice meal together with Bolek's family. Raziel tells countless pun jokes, Bolek howls with laughter, and the adults shake their head in agony. His joy is infectious, making Zakopane a better city for everyone. Except for one. Eventually we'll flash back to the beginning of time. Rhina, you're slowing down again. Selina, Raziel, what about him? I keep remembering him. Crew, let's keep going. You continue downward. Okay, we're back in the real world, the basement. Whoa! What the hell is this? Also, there's a kid. There's a kid right there. Just in case you guys can't see that. What the hell is this? What? The light isn't working. No time to find a weapon in here. Let's keep going down. I can see a light further down the staircase. Your shoes stick to the floor at the bottom. You can barely make out the light at the door of the right east. There's 3 other doors, north, south, and west. Selena tries the door north first. Locked. The room is tiny. How are we going to get him around? Don't be scared. Let's try the doors and see if we can lock it from the inside. Which way, Rhina? So, never eat soggy. West was where the girl went. So I'm going to say west. Locked. Oh, west. Locked, west. Locked, west. Locked, west. Locked, west. Locked, west. Okay, east. You, Selena, Oleg, Bolek, throw the door open, turning around to see him. See who? Leave. Oh, did I just open up the door? To him. Leave us alone. You left the knives upstairs. It's 4 against 1. Leave with your life. Say hi to Raziel for me. So, all the kids died. They turned into vegetables. Don't give me the credits again. Don't give me the credits again, or I swear to God. Why? You shut the drawer. That was creepy. Cabbage, onion, bread. They're being held back by their human emotions. They'll need a few months more at the very least. I'm in no rush. Let us leave now. You shut the drawer. I'd like to explore the cabin. See where those whispers are coming from. Can I leave the drawer? You nod. Thank you. Want to come with, Raspberry? I'm going nowhere with you. Haha, poor Raspberry. Welcome. We've done a few annual Chumpette comedy competitions since last time. Want to be the judge this year? Ignore them. I found some fascinating stuff by using the mouse holes. I need you to explain what the hell this is. Were you fattening him up? Or were you scaring the hell out of him while you hesitated? You take the basement drawing with you. I will never forgive you for this. You shut the drawer. It's time! Trumpet, sound off! Their face is freaking out. Never fear, Onion is here. Like my cousin Cornbread says, I'll rise to the occasion. Raspberry! Potato? Potato? You have nothing to give me now. Leave me alone. This is the only way to escape, Potato. We need to leave at the same time. I'm not leaving the cabin. Potato, please. Potato, we want to see... No. Cabbage tries whispering, but you can clearly hear every word. They can release us. Just play along and maybe they'll pity us. Yeah? I'm not working with the hymn. But right now, I pity them. Just an old, disgusting, foul-smelling. That's enough. Potato's words cause a regression to stir inside of you. Keeping these intruders around might be entertaining for now. You slide the drawer closed, giving them time to stew on their thoughts. Chompette's origins. Why? How did we get credits again? What? What? Yeah, we played this whole game. We're about 2.5 hours in. We're about 2.5 hours in. And I don't even really know what's happening. And how did we get credits again? How did we get credits again? That I can't skip. How did I get credits again? I don't understand. Is this it? I see Matt Pat there. I know there's a whole... I know I'm personally going to watch the game theory video on this. I know you guys probably know what game theory is or who game theory is. There's apparently there's a game theory episode on this. So I'll probably watch that. You guys should watch that too at some point. After, if you guys are just tuning in, you guys should watch this whole thing. So is this the game now, or are we going to get like another flashback? You have how is there still stuff happening? You have a strange nightmare.
Wake up. I said, wake up. The others are causing you to become weak. We need to get you back to normal. Less talking, less hesitation, especially if someone's trying to become stronger than you. That used to make you upset, right? I'm keeping an eye on you. You ask for how long? At this rate, never. You cough profusely, covering Potato in a fine mist. You're beyond disgusting. So then, are you ready to fight back against the nightmares? Punish the spirits that have made your life a living hell? Sure. Perfect. Let us give them no quarter. Close your eyes again and let's begin to traverse the abyss. You relax your muscles, getting ready for what's next. Welcome to Nightmare Mode. If you survive, you will gain some additional insight into the world of cooking companions, as well as unlocking New Game Plus and a Chompettes only event. This mode is mostly just a joke, so don't take it seriously. From the main menu, if you select New Game, you can immediately jump to this mode and other ones. If you make it to the end, you'll unlock Chompettes Cabin Courses, a Chompette only event free of humans. For the true cooking companions experience, this mode should be played in a pitch black room with headphones. Well, I'm almost in a pitch black room, and I do have headphones. If you still need to max out your relationships, don't worry. You'll get the opportunity to do so in New Game Plus. You should really make a manual save right now. Don't hesitate. Okay? Thank you for getting this far. Your bravery is commended and will be rewarded. Thanks for playing. Oh, almost forgot. Nightmare mode activated. You wake up in the bedroom again. What the This is my room. Do you see how dark it is? It's cold, but I can look at you. Look at me. Are you scared? Run. Run, 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 run. I can't click run. I am scared. You wake in a cold sweat. What the Your surroundings feel completely different. Mariah's presence is enraged. She's beckoning you to follow her. You get up and leave the bedroom. How is more and more and more still happening? It's a beautiful sunny day outside. What a fitting end to such a horrible nightmare. You head to the kitchen for some breakfast. Oh, excuse me? This will take ages to clean. You take a few bites of meat. You lost more of humanity. You stare into the ash pile in the oven. Are they still upset? You head back to the bedroom and take a nap. I'm in an endless game. Which one of them is causing this? Mariah? Anjulie? Gregor? You crawl into bed and fall asleep. You have a strange dream. What is that? 616? What? Oh, options doesn't work. New game doesn't work. Extra doesn't work. Exit game doesn't work. Load game. Escape. What? What? Wake up, sleepyhead. Karen? Karen isn't here. It sounds like she's whittling something again. Did she escape the basement? Karen? No reply. You head over to investigate. Another trick by one of them. Who's still missing? Karen? Someone is tapping on the window.
I can't get the taste out of my mouth.
Are you done, Anjulie? They're getting more bold in their actions. You head to bed to sleep on it. So their ghosts are just haunting me because I murdered them. Good on them. 666. The four have returned to the first floor of the cabin. Wake up, sleepyhead. Karen?
Come with me to the living room. Don't argue.
You crawl out of bed to face them. Welcome! We've been waiting all day. be satiated by this opportunity. Would you like to start the ritual? What ritual? A ritual to manifest alternative possibilities. Mistakes mended. Regret unrooted. Let the others depart earlier than me. Let me survive this time. This means join hands with us and form this pact. This ritual is unlike anything you've ever heard of. Agreeing to the pact results in horrors worse than death. Anger channeled and linked, extremely dangerous. There might be no going back from this decision. Think carefully before making this decision. Tutorial, this might be a good time to save the game. Save the game. You nod. Save Mariah or reject their offer. Let's save Mariah. Wonderful! Take my hand! Take Mariah's hand! You hold on to both of their hands, ice cold to the touch. You've chosen correctly. I'm proud of you. See you soon. Your breathing begins to slow. The frost collects on the windows. One of your eyes rolls backwards, causing you to drool a little bit on the floor. Something has gone horribly wrong. Anjulie picks up the shortest stick first, leaving the cabin. Then Gregor goes, then whatever. Anjulie, Gregor, Karen. Once the three are gone, it's just you alone with Mariah. Thank you for getting me through all of this. Mariah smiles. Eating the meat breaks most people, but not her. The storm clouds dissipate. The sun comes out again. I'm so happy the storm clouds have gone away. I couldn't have done this without you. Mariah's eyes widen, looking into yours. I want to stay here and take care of you. All my life I've been looking for my true calling, and it was you all along. No need to ask me the question again. I'm here 75% of my own free will, 65% by compulsion. She answered correctly. How did she know? I bet your arthritis is extremely bothersome, so I'm a serial killer that's getting old now. Do you want me to show you a special technique my grandmother taught me to help with the pain? You nod. Great, sit down in the rocking chair and let me go to work. You sit down in your rocking chair, watching intently as Mariah comes back with a towel and a bucket of water. I hope this is the start of a beautiful relationship. Close your eyes and relax. You close your eyes, smiling as Mariah gets close to you. She cuts my throat. Mariah throws you to the ground, sinking the knife into your chest. Okay, that makes sense. I killed them.
It's finally over. No more victims. No more grieving parents.
Your reign of terror is over. You're slowly bleeding out, but it's taking longer than expected. I'm going to tell everyone in Zakopane what happened here. Once all the remains are recovered, I'm burning this hut to the ground. You try to get a few more words, but one lung has completely collapsed. Don't talk. Your hearing begins to fade in and out as you're losing consciousness. Unlike, I'm taking no chances, going to watch you die in front of me. I don't even feel bad about dying. If I'm really a serial killer, I don't care. I should die. Your body finally gives out, a stain removed off the earth. A storm cloud lifts off every town. After the events in Tatras Mountains, Mariah embraces her destiny. The lessons of the cabin would break most people, but Mariah uses it to become a stronger person. After burying Anjulie, Gregor, and Karen, she worked with the Polish government to eventually return home to Ukraine. What? I thought she died and it was a ghost. What? In April of 1945, Mariah is selected to attend a conference in San Francisco. She is picked over Dmitry Minyolsky to represent Ukraine at the first meeting of the UN. Elected to the first committee, she helped create the preamble and chapter 1 with the UN. Years later, she would go to form a committee to investigate atypical beings. Using the cabin as a blueprint, countries around the world begin to document the numerous abnormalities impacting everything from death rates to food prices. The committee's investigations revealed that many historical events were swayed either directly or indirectly by these atypical beings. Mariah provided expert testimony for many of the trials that took place. The books and notes found in the cabin gave helpful insight for prosecutory efforts around the world. When she reaches 85-year-old, Mariah becomes bedridden due to cancer. Surrounded by loved ones, she tells everyone in the room about the cabin. I miss them. Anjulie, Gregor, Karen, but I can leave this earth happy knowing I shared their moments with all of you. I'm sure Gregor would be laughing now. On March 15th, Mariah finally passed away due to complications. Surrounded by loved ones, her legacy is one of service and warmth. Cities become safe again. Children can explore freely. The world is now a better place from her actions. Are we going to get our credits a third time? I swear. my gosh. So now we could theoretically start a new game, I suppose. There's apparently a new game plus. I don't know what new game plus is. Extras. Oh, we got the ingredients. Yummy, yummy ingredients. Oh, we can actually look at what some of the jump scares were. 1, 2, 3. Can actually see what the jump scares are. Huh. Well, this was an experience. Is this what the game was supposed to be? Oh my gosh, man. Oh man. So look at all of these like branching paths that we like hadn't found. Huh. Well, that's Cooking Companions. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what? People. Oh, hello. People want to see what happens if I wouldn't listen. Okay, we'll just go do this. Have you made the decision? Reject the offer. You have wasted this opportunity. Rot in hell. You've passed some sort of test. What is this? The right decision? You crawl back into bed, still shaking. The sheets are drenched in sweat. You catch something moving in the corner eye. You roll out of bed to see what it is. It feels like 3 a.m. Nothing is moving around the bedroom anymore. Just your imagination again. You head to the basement door. Is Karen still alive? Cold wind blows through the crack in the door. Oh, you wake in a cold sweat. I think I accidentally skipped. I think she was like spooking us. You wake up in a cold bathroom floor. Door is locked. Did one of them hide the key? Where do you want to check first? Garbage can. Nope. It empty like your soul. Mouse hole. Under the tub. Look into the mirror. You get ready to look at your reflection in the mirror. Nah. Under the tub. I'm kind of like skipping back some of this stuff. Key should have been under here. Inside the mouse hole. Stick your arm in the mouse hole. Yes. Feel the chilly presence of something behind you. Keys pushed into your hand. Pull your arm out. Lifting up the toilet seat. Tell her bathroom break. Your hands are shaking. The key has fallen into the toilet. Yep. Plunge your hand in the toilet, grasping blindly.
Oh, wow, you really put your hand in a filthy, backed-up toilet. Huh? This seems to be a new low for you. Are you finally going to wash your hands now?
The sink isn't working.
Oh, wow, will the bacteria be the thing that does you in? Such a pathetic end for a terrible life. Haha, that key wasn't even for the bathroom door. That was the key to the Chompet's treasure box. You really stepped it in this time. Haha, Cabbage told me I had to rescue from this. I wanted to let you starve to death, but she insisted.
Raspberry unlocked the bathroom door. This is the last favor you get out of me. Goodbye, wretch. What is happening? Where you cook one of the recipes. I do want to do a cooking stream at some point. And open the door here. It's just a staircase, nothing to be scared of. You begin your descent. The spirits aren't active right now. We continue downward. The walls down here, dirt and soot. You keep moving downward. Air pressure down here feels greater. You're getting closer to Karen. Something is approaching. Is it going to be all the ghosts again? A false alarm. Are the spirits going to spring a trap on you? You continue downwards. Oh, you hear something in the distance. Hello. Estro polidio aquí? Esther con frio? You shake your head. Oh, vamos conversar. No final. You hold your breath, continue downward. Something is approaching. Oh, what? Oh, that's an Amber Alert. This game is purely fictitious. It cannot harm you in any way, shape, or form. When you when you regain consciousness, you're further down the staircase. You awake with a note next to your head. It's difficult to read, but you can make out a sentence. Don't get up before Saturday. You take the Saturday note with you. The sound of the rain is completely stopped down here. Your eyes are strained down here. The pressure is intense. You feel like you're trapped under miles of ocean. You continue downwards. Your feet finally hit solid ground. Something doesn't feel right. You navigate the basement blindly until you reach the room with the 4 directions. You can barely make out the outlines. Which way? Never eat salt. West. West. Your eyes struggle to see down this hallway. You strain your eye. You slowly open it. You're waking a cold sweat. Okay, not west. Let's go east. Large door. You walk back to the basement steps. Found you! We get another boss fight? So I kill her. I'm doing the same things I've already done. I'm so confused at what's happening here. There's like multiple time... Karen escapes down the hallway, leaving a trail of blood. Follow her to east. Turn on the light. Reap what you have sown. Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor, Karen, I'll never forget you. What? 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 What?
Cooking time is so much fun and nothing bad could happen. Everything is totally great, but please do refrain from going in the basement. Cooking companions, your life just might end. Cooking companions, don't trust that onion. Cooking time is so much fun and nothing bad could happen. Everything is totally great, but please do refrain from going in the basement.
Please refrain from going in the basement.
Companions, your life just might end.
Your life may just end. Chumpet's Cabin Courses? Starring Cabbage. Is this another part of the game? How is there still more game? Hello! Welcome to Chumpet's Cabin Courses. We missed school so much we wanted to bring it back. Honest, I'll be playing the role of teacher today. You can call me Mrs. Cabbage if you like. Let's just roll with it, alright? Haha. Can't wait to learn some new things today. Me too. Aren't you excited, Potato? I dropped out of grade school so I could work at the butcher. That's extremely depressing. Explains everything so far. Is he quiet because he doesn't want to sound held back? You three are terrible at whispering. They never learn their inside voices, Potato. Cabbage looks you right in the eyes. There's no dumb questions or wrong answers today. The Chompet Cabin Courses are designed to let you passively learn. Your brain is porridge right now, right? These courses will be perfect for that. That's correct, Onion. And the best part, no silly humans interrupt anything. You ask about dead humans. Ah ha ha! Ghosts aren't real silly. You ask about... That's enough! No questions about ghosts today. Save it for practicing medium stinky. Got a cornbread classic for you. What's a ghost's favorite food? Booberry. You need to get a bread, a joke, a book. These puns are pathetic. Haha, let's the learning begin. Although you have feeling something else is at play. For the first lesson, let's talk about that nasty oven. One of us was baked into a crust. You threw half of it away without hesitation. Human life is completely disposable to you. That's enough. I seem to have lost my place in the teaching curriculum. Let's talk about the cauldron instead. The first cauldron discovered dates back to the Bronze Age, which took place 3100 BC to 300 BC. You can see a cauldron in the famous artwork, The Garden of Earthly Delights, where a birdman is wearing one like a crown and he eats and poops people down the hellhole below. Yikes, wouldn't want to fall in the hellhole. Most of us were placed in this cauldron, stewing for a day straight. The smell was so foul, clung to the linens in the cabin, absolutely revolting. Raspberry, need to speak with you for a minute in private. The two awkwardly leave for the bedroom, slamming the door behind them. You can hear Cabbage chewing out Raspberry. What is another name for Brussels sprouts? Cabbage Patch Kids. Bread, that wasn't even a pun or a joke. It was more like stalling. Cabbage and Raspberry. No, we've only been playing this for about 3 hours. We've only been playing this about 3 hours. I'm not gonna lie, Amori may have to wait. I was not expecting this game to last this long. Cabbage and Raspberry joined the group again. Raspberry, is there something you'd like to say? There is, Cabbage. You've committed crimes against humanity. You're a scourge on this earth sent to punish us. Cabbage may forgive you, but I never will. Wow, look at the time. This concludes Chompette's cabin courses. Oh my gosh, did you learn anything this time? Or did you just loaf around? Haha. Are you remembering it yet? Just join me in the boiling water sometime. Really loosens the meat off those old bones. Right in that nasty oven. There's nothing but a big pile of ashes in the oven. Oh, this is how I killed everyone. Have you seen that knife? Yikes, big enough to cleave cabbage in two. Still leftovers in here. Dig in. The rules are different for people that die in the cabin. Everyone that does will know the kitchen well. The lucky ones are dead when cooked. The others have told us what you did to them. How many generations died brutally at your hands before you gave up? Was it your arthritis that stopped you, or did you eventually feel remorse? That's enough. I love them just chewing me out. Thanks for playing along today. It was fun to revisit some old topics. Let's sleep on some of this, shall we? We've made your bed. Sweet dreams. Is that it? Are we finally done? Welcome to New Game Plus. This playthrough will have different dialogue, events, and decisions to make. Anjulie, Gregor, and Karen will start with 3 hearts each. Use this opportunity to max out your relationships. We recommend you create a manual save file right now for this shorter playthrough. Okay, that's going to be that. Unfortunately, Mariah will not be available to max. Sorry. Thank you for playing Cooking Companions. We hope you enjoyed the game. Oh, almost forgot. Jump scare mode activated. Just kidding. You can feel someone approaching. Wake up, wake up. I said wake up! What the? I can't keep pretending anymore. Aries Mary, how could I be? I was the last to die. You try to reply, but instead have a coughing fit. Cough harder. I can see your jugular vein pumping. Pick your last words carefully. I don't find fruit intimidating. I'm going to ruin that other eye of yours. Don't look away. Keep eye contact. You're not scared of me? You shake your head. Fine. Goodbye, wretch. Karen, Anjulie, Gregor, I'll keep us alive. I promise. So this is back when she leaves. Okay, so it skipped all of that stuff. Everyone watches as Mariah leaves the cabin. Silence is deafening. So this is a whole New Game Plus. Do we play New Game Plus right now? This is already a 3-hour... This is already a 3-hour game. Yes? No?
Torchic, are you okay?
The space otter. Oh, man. After the 3 go to bed, you finally have an opportunity to use the bathroom. The candle blew out. You grasp blindly along the floor until you find a flashlight in the corner. Oh, the ghost was there. This bathtub is filthy. It will need more than a little elbow grease to get these stains out. You notice a note underneath the bathtub. No, what? What? I missed, what? I couldn't read it. I couldn't read it. I couldn't read it. It said I got like summoned to court or something. Yeah, no, I want to finish this because I want this video to be like a full playthrough of this game. And we'll definitely make up a Mori. We'll probably do like extra Mori like next week or something. I know some of you guys are super into that. I'll definitely make it worth it for you guys. I was told that this game was an hour and a half to 2 hours longer if you did everything. I guess maybe we're doing everything and that's why it's longer. I don't know, but someone forgot to restock the toilet paper. Beyond disgusting. This is truly the scariest thing you've ever seen. With your interest waning, you decide to leave the bathroom. Time to surprise the others. You take out a cutlet of meat, begin to cook it in the oven. You cooked meat. Where did you get that? So this was the first time we got the meat or whatever. First time I've been able to watch you live. Hey. You ignore Karen's question. What's that smell? Gregor finally gets off the couch. Where did you... The 3 are you looking at you salivating. You take the charred meat out of the oven, cutting it into small cutlets. They immediately grab some off the plate, chewing ferociously. Do you have any more of this? You explain how the meat's stored so you can ration better. I understand. Thank you. Some of the stuff that's we already just saw, I'm going to kind of skim through. And Natalie's puking. You can hear him sobbing. The taste is Gregor wanders off. Natalie returns. Left you some meat. Don't fight this. Okay, yeah. So all of this was the same. You can hear him crying. She's going to read books. Karen leaves you. We can talk to someone. Let's go talk with Anatoly this time. Knock door, Anatoly. So this is new. And thanks for checking in on me. You ask if he still feels sick. Not anymore. I think it was a mental thing. Please don't tell me where the meat came from. The less known, the better. You nod. Thank you. You're sure Anatoly will remember that? Okay. You leave Anatoly and go tidy up some parts of the kitchen. No, I'm about two. I haven't even hit 3 hours in this game. Hours passed. The meal gave. Guys, there's something in there again. Hours passed. The meal gave everyone the perseverance to keep going. Hunger is now permanent within them. They're fine. They'll be begging for more. We've waited long enough. There is no dinner. Understand. So that's all the same. Call it an early night. You have a strange dream. River seems to be on fire, glowing eerily in the early morning light. A man on horseback is staring at you from the other side, blowing his nose into a handkerchief. A rickety bridge is the only way to reach him, so you decide to start crossing it. The bridge immediately sinks with your weight, crossing the wood of the posts to crack. The wind pushes the bridge from side to side, the frayed ropes creaking with each gust. As you reach the center, the man on the horseback smiles at you. Raising the hand with a handkerchief, he brings it down in a violent motion, causing the bridge to disappear between your feet. As you fall into the river of flame, you can see the man on horseback galloping away. You wake in a cold sweat. So that was a new dream. So day 8. You wake up to see Gregor looking out the window. He turns to you, not smiling. Okay, notice anything? Oh, there was something back over there. There was something over there. That was creepy. Trail used to be visible. It's gone now.
Good morning, big guy. I think we should have had another piece of meat for breakfast. It's what you would have wanted.
I think he's right. Please bring us more of that way. You grab some meat from a secret hiding place, cut it into squares, and we do that in the bowl.
What's taking us that brother?
This was all previously or whatever. Serve the meat in bowls. Gregor drinks the thing. Duck. Sorry about earlier. I don't know what overtook me. You didn't even notice. Okay, so they ate already. Karen's staring at you. How much more is meat left? So I'm skipping past the stuff that we literally just read. How could you be so careless again? Knife. What the hell are we supposed to do now? What a wait around. Storm isn't ending. You clear your throat. And now we're telling him that he should look outside tomorrow. Everyone's agreeing. Maybe you'll find Mariah. Let me sleep on it. So he's like, let me sleep on it. And then we go to sleep. Go to bed ravenous. Mariah, something is approaching.
Time to wake up.
You ask for potato where the chompettes are. Cabbage, onion, raspberry, and bread. They've moved on. Just us now. Wait, it's just me and potato? The way it always should have been. Or did that happen last time? I don't remember. Your mind finally manages to forget everything that happened. You fall asleep again, still ravenous. You have a strange dream. You're walking down the steps when you trip and fall. You snap every bone on the way down, landing in the basement as a writhing pile of flesh and bones. The whispers surround you, their laughter ringing in your ears. You wake in a cold sweat. So the dreams are new, at least. This is a horror visual novel. We've beaten the game already. This is like New Game Plus. So there will be a video on YouTube. This video will be out. There'll be like a 3 or 4 hour video of this game. It's kind of hard to explain because we're kind of at the end of it. But so if you're interested, maybe like click away for a little bit and watch the full video. But something smells terrible. Someone puked. Yep. I changed it. You leave it there so others will question his fortitude. I didn't clean it up. That's different. Good morning.
Good morning, little guy.
Well, Anatoly, what's your decision? I barely slept last night. Her whispers came through one of the holes in the floor. She kept telling me to come outside.
We don't want to rush you, but one of us puked last night.
So that's what that smell was? Anatoly is playing dumb for the group. Anatoly, my patience is wearing thin. You have 1 hour to make a decision.
Because I'm not waiting any longer.
You can see the glint of Karen's knife under her dress. Best to watch out for the knife. The group disperses. You have 1 hour to kill. Let's go chat with Karen. Let's do things different than we've done. Hi, keep this between us. I'm not giving Anatoly a choice today. He's going outside. Do I make myself clear? Anatoly is an adult who can make his own decisions. Excuse me? You remember Karen has a knife hidden on her. He doesn't get a choice in this anymore. Neither do you. You can tell she means business. Is that clear? I can say yes, yes, Karen, of course, Karen, or absolutely, Karen. Absolutely, Karen. Good. Karen will remember that. When the time comes, you just need to shut your mouth and not say anything. Understood? No talking. This will be the easiest request you've ever completed. You nod. Excellent. Now get everyone together for a meeting and let's get him to leave. You call everyone together. So let's see. He's going to pass. Have you made a decision? I'll help you all out. I promise. Thank you. Okay, so he's leaving just like we did. We're just going to let him leave. Karen, yes. Gregor looks at you expectantly. Do you want to say anything to Anatoly? You say nothing. So this didn't change here. All right, goodbye, Anatoly. Goodbye, everyone. Good night. Okay, he left. So that's the same. See you soon. I guess all we can do is wait. Good night. Karen goes to the bedroom to sleep. I didn't tell him the truth. I didn't tell him, missing him already. Curls up, so nothing new. Scraping on the floor. Red-haired woman won't let him live, will she? Too ravenous at this point. The more she consumes, the stronger she gets. At what cost? Sometimes staying silent works better. Just walk away and pretend you're innocent later. What a terrible perspective Potato has provided. The Chompettes never would have listened to his crap. You fall asleep thinking about what Potato told you. You have a strange dream. It's lying on the table in front of you. You take off the glasses first, partially cracked. Oh. Yeah. We've seen this. Cold sweat. You wake in a completely different place. Do we sleepwalk? We found meat. Everybody's still asleep. So, you know, we obviously killed this person. Karen runs into the kitchen. What is that smell? She wants it. We give her the meat. She takes another one. He takes some. Oh, God, already. He eats it. Nom, 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 nom. You join them. I'm just trying to see what new is here. I'm going to lie down on the couch. Now, she's going to tell me that we're going to kill the other guy. Even with the nightmares, it's worth it. She read the book. Yeah, right. Oh, so she knows that I'm a serial killer. She knows that I'm a serial killer. Oh, that makes sense. You weren't funny, but that's not true. Growing on me. Okay. Why wait for him? Okay, so this time I'm going to give it to him. All you have to do is stand back. So last time... Okay, we're going to say yes. We'll kill the guy. I knew you would. You nod. She's learning quickly. Looks like Karen will remember that. So we're going to go kill the guy ourselves here. We're going to do some stretches. We added to Gregor's mug. It's been a while since you've had some water. Come drink with us. Oh, Gregor looks frightened. I can't stop thinking about the little guy. I can't even remember what happened before we arrived. It just never ends. I miss Anatoly and Mariah. Let us toast to Anatoly and Mariah. They'll always be inside of us, Gregor. Oh, no. Can't change that now. Gregor begins to weep. You're right. We're having it raw tonight, Gregor. What? Eating raw meat is one of life's great gambles. Get awfully sick, or... Gregory slowly puts the meat into his mouth, ignoring the smell. He swallows each bite with a wince on his face. Trying not to get sick. I'll never forget the first time I met Anatoly. We were kids. I was chopping firewood outside of the house. Anatoly brought over a butterfly net filled with them. He introduced himself and asked me if I wanted to hold one of the butterflies. I had never held one. He told me not to crush it between my large paws. He did have miniature hands, so I get it. And yet, and Karen, what did you put in this water? Would you do anything to save your friends, Gregor? Of course. Gregor's eyes start to droop. What the hell was Karen's liquid? I think it'd be best to have an early bedtime tonight. Let me help you onto the couch, Gregor. Oh my God. Yeah, thank you, Karen. Gregor passes out cold. Thank you. I'll do the rest. Even if he screams, please ignore Gregor when he wakes up, okay? You don't want to interrupt Karen with this. Holy cow. Holy cow. You leave her alone, going into the bedroom and crawling into the bed Anatoly slept in. You fall asleep instantly. So is she going to have done the same thing that she did last time? Probably. Wake up, sleepyhead. Oh, fuck that. You were having a nightmare. Gregor is waiting for you. You get out of bed and follow Karen to the couch. Oh, fuck. That is different. That's different. Gregor, what did she do? Oh.
I think he's trying to speak. What is it, Gregor?
You tell Karen that Gregor has died.
He hasn't spoiled yet. Let me show you the rest of him.
Karen shuffles over to the basement door, opening the lock with the knife.
Wait, why wait, why wait until she's in the basement?
Take back the knife and end her life. You explain how difficult it is to get blood out of wood. Your laziness is unbelievable. The minute those 4 entered the cabin, you should have killed all of them. You're getting soft. You nursed a weakened butcher back to health? What if she ends up killing you now? I brought you the key. When she goes downstairs, lock the door behind her with that deadbolt, then let her rot. Karen, Potato, might have made great allies in another life. You need to stop her before it's too late. You walk over to the basement door. Where's Karen?
When are you fixing this hole?
You can feel her breath coming through the crack in the door. We lock the basement door. What the hell are you doing? Goodbye, Karen. She slips into darkness. Okay. Calm onto the couch, waiting for the basement noises to become silent. So this is where I'm assuming New Game Plus is going to just change completely. Definitely that was scarier than Buttons for Eyes. Mariah was correct. It's freezing over here. The frigid air swirls visibly in front of you. The basement noises have stopped. What do you want to do? Let's eat a meal. You decide to have a quick lunch at the table. Oh! She escaped! You wake in a cold sweat. Wake up, sleepyhead. You were having a nightmare. Oh, wow. The sheets are completely soaked. Are you wetting the bed? You feel underneath you. Gross. You must have broke a fever because there's sweat everywhere. Don't worry. We can wash them in the basement. Wink. Just unlock the door and we'll make a day of it. You're not that slow with laundry. Come with me. I have something to show you. You cautiously get up. The basement door was already open. What the I'm hungry. Let's get something from the basement. You feel the cold presence of Karen behind you. Goodbye! Is she going to push me down? Stop! Grab onto the railing! You do so, feeling a slight push on your back. You feel the presence leave. That was a close one. Karen will try everything in her power to kill you. Tread cautiously downstairs. Why are you helping me, Potato? Because I pity what you've become. You work your way down to the bottom of the stairs. Something's approaching. Is it going to be all the ghosts now? Yeah, for those of you guys tuning in, you should definitely watch this video when it comes out to see what you missed. Okay, it's Mariah. Can you hear me? I've been down here the entire time. Good. Okay, so this is the same. She's trying to convince us to trick us here. She's trying to get us down there. You're not falling for this one. Why aren't you listening? Fine, I won't stop you. One piece of advice, beware of Karen. She's beyond. Okay. Okay. So everyone, I don't know what, 7 hours was the whole stream. We've been playing this game for about 3 hours. So it'll be like a 3-hour video. You feel Mariah leaving the staircase. Okay, then the other one, yeah, is gonna try to. We actually see the ghost this time. I don't think we saw the ghost last time. Maybe, I don't know. But okay. Are you frightened by her? If you won't come upstairs with me, please turn on the light. Can you do that for me? Okay, so this was this ghost here. We've already seen, we've already talked about this, heard this. Air pressure. Now it's him, Anatoly. Yep. We don't want to pick onions with them. No getting fooled by the ghosts. She's just below us. She's been practicing her butchers. She says I've done things worse than war crimes. Nothing new here. You feel Anatoly leaving the staircase. You grit your teeth and keep going. You finally hit solid ground. You sure you don't want to split into multiple videos, cut it off at each credit sequence? I don't know. I feel like this is an entire. That would probably be better, but I don't think this video is gonna do well by itself or in itself, because horror games don't do too well on my channel. But I enjoy playing them. So if you're watching this video somehow, well, leave a comment. You're a freaking pro. But I think trying to do a full playthrough gives us a better chance of making this video do well, because this video is not going to do well in the first place. Karen's grown stronger than you. Consuming her friends has imbued her with a rage. I hope you prepared for what comes next. Hello.
Cabbage!
It took us forever to move the rubble you put in the mouse holes. Chompettes, come out. Never fear, onions here. Like my cornbread cousins say, I'll rise to the occasion. Sometimes Mary Raspberry. What lie did you tell them, Potato? That you had moved on. Ha ha. Well, you let us go? You shake your head. Someday, maybe. Chumpets! We can't allow Karen to take over the cabin. She's much worse than you, Stinky. Did you see what she did to Gregor? Unhinged. She's a cut above you right now. You don't need our help with this. Just remember what she's done. Channel that anger. She's just like Potato now, right? I'm still here, Cabbage. And as punishment for earlier, we're locking you in the room again, Potato. No Chompet trial needed. You got company down here, Potato. One of us should hide the key. That's enough. No need to twist the knife. Aha, good luck. Chompets, let's help out. Chompets, get in position. Feel around the wall. Found you. Okay, so boss fight. I like your horror videos, Grind. I'm glad. I know they're not the most popular thing on my channel, but I'm enjoying them, and I'm enjoying playing a bunch of extra ones this, for spoopy. Okay, so we don't have to do the boss fight again, thankfully. So steal the knife. Stab. Actually, this was just one stab. This is new. Do pupils get bigger when you die? Oh, we made a new... Look, he's trying to speak.
Cabbage.
Don't be shy. Try again. Might take a few more days. Welcome to the Chompets, Turnip. Okay. You've unlocked Chompets Origins from the main menu. Just start a new game.
Cabbage.
Virus stops constricting, so yeah, they get better. Start Cooking Companions. Normally enter Nightmare Mode, New Game Plus. So we have officially beaten Cooking Companions, Nightmare Mode, New Game Plus. I mean, we're already doing everything. Chompets Origins. Yours earlier. Or wait, no, we already did this, right? Rhina, check it out. A cabin all the way here. Oh, wait, we already did this. Yeah, we already did this here. We already did this. I think so, unless that's somehow different. Man, and I only got 49 out of 80 achievements. Wow. Well, I know we played this for way longer than I originally expected, but I wanted to experience everything that this game had to offer. I really enjoyed this game. I did. It's throwing jump scares at us now in the main menu. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But yeah, no. So I don't know. I enjoyed this game. I definitely think it has flaws. I think the jumping between multiple timelines is very confusing in my opinion. And also I think I got a bit frustrated because it kept like the cooking companions, you know, the Chompets, they kept telling me what to do, and then I couldn't do what they told me to do. So that was a little bit frustrating. So obviously I don't think this game is like comparable to Doki Doki Literature Club. I mean, it's like within the same vein as Doki Doki Literature Club, but I so far have not experienced anything like Doki Doki Literature Club. Maybe, I don't know. I could play it on the channel or stream, but I've already experienced it, so I don't really feel like that would be very exciting because I already know everything. But if you guys haven't seen Doki Doki Literature Club, definitely do that. But this was an interesting experience, and I want to keep doing more fun horror stuff. There we go. There's the jump. I'm waiting for it to just go to cherry music again.
Я никогда не оставлю тебя сейчас. Даже отверстия не могут спрятать тебя от меня.
Okay, I was waiting for something else to happen. But either way, this game was definitely an experience. That is for sure. I am going to go eat dinner and watch the game theory video on this channel. You guys should definitely, if you've seen this whole playthrough, if you tuned in at the very end, I would recommend waiting till the YouTube video comes out to watch the whole thing. If you want. I know it was long, but it was definitely an experience. But now I'm going to go watch the game theory video and try to make sense of what the crap happened. That's what I did after I played Doki Doki Literature Club. Watched all of the game theory videos. I love game theory and stuff like that. So I'm going to try to understand this, but I enjoyed it. And I really hope, if you guys, first of all, for everyone watching on stream, appreciate it. But if you guys are watching this huge Let's Play on YouTube after the fact, one of the longest single Let's Plays I've ever done, I really hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment if you're still watching at this point. Do hashtag cabbage. Hashtag cabbage if you're still watching at this point. This was quite an experience. There will definitely be more horror game content on the channel. If there's any more games like this, let me know, because I really like the psychological horror visual novel trope, like with Doki Doki. So if there's any more, definitely let me know. Either way, have fun sleeping tonight. If you're going to be grinding out some of this game on your own, then I wish you guys luck, and I'll see you all next time.